oh man, good morning once again, team. Good to see everybody here. Throw those A's in the chat if you can hear your boy speak. Throw those A's in the chat right now, man. What is up, everybody? Hello. Let's throw those tunes in too. Man, as soon as I saw that message, somebody saying, what's going on, family? Mad manipulation on GNS, I immediately ran the algo on that. Check this out. What is happening here, team? We are noticing 1, 2, and 3 steady reads of manipulation here on the 3 minute for GNS. That is absolutely horrendous. I hate to see it. What's up, Ian Tucker? Good to see you here. Sebastian, what is up, man? Bro. Are you already long the ticker or what? Damn. Let's look at it, man. Is there an opportunity already running? This is the one, right? GD Culture Group Limited. Woo! What's up, Mike Sanders? Good to see you here. Good vibes. Green Mountain, always good to see you. Robert White, what up? Andrew, Mikey, Origin, good to see you guys here, man. Capote Joe, is that how you say it? Oh man, what's up? Zephram, good to see you, my bro. And let's see, Richard, how you doing, Richard? Good to see you here. Thank you so much for coming by. Sebastian, you're in at a 3. You just got in. Wow. Oh, dude, you're trying to catch the bottom. Oh my goodness, man. Oh my goodness. All right, so 12-hour time frame. I mean, it's not looking like the best in the world, right? Because we yes, you know what, we're gonna have to look at ALT right after this, team. All right, so let's go ahead and just make sure that we have it on there. I do have to look at that one. There may be an opportunity there for all of us, but hold on just a sec. I need to get over GDC as well. Okay, just a sec, my brother, just a sec. Let me have that in there, and then this real quick. All right, so I want to see if I can see what you're looking at, dude. 12-hour time frame. This looks like it's kind of a bit of a distance here from the RSI all the way back down to that 50% mark where we could bounce, right? So if this is already finding a bounce, we may have seen this bounce from the earlier time frames. Let's check the bi-hourly. All right, bi-hourly slightly below it. Let's see the 3-hour. Okay, the 3-hour, there it is. All right, the 3-hour is finding that support touch, and I do have to say that it is a little bit credible since it is in the gravitational zone of this bull weakness percentile. That means that we could actually bounce from this area, or there is a floor found already. So another little trick that we can do here is that we can expand our momentum oscillator here on the 3-hour and start implementing the smoothing factor of 1 and a 1 period look back. So let's go ahead and do that to see just how sensitive this thing can react, right? So out of the 1 period, we're already getting that curve to the upside. Good. That is absolutely awesome. I'm going to go ahead and put the settings back to 1433 and move on, right? So what'd you do? There we go. Come on. Okay, perfect. Oh, dude, that's check this out. I didn't see that before. So you alt click to make this pane big, right? And then you can you can alt click here again. Or how did I do that? That was awesome. Damn it. Let's see. I can't do it again. I'll figure it out if I do that mistake one more time. I think it was shift click. I guess it wasn't. Nothing. That's just to measure it. Or alt shift click? No. Oh, I'm gonna remember what that mistake was right now. That was really cool. All right, so now let's look at the hourly time frame. See what's up. J-Dog, what is up, man? TTOO doing its thing or what? Jennifer, good to see you here. Jonna, good morning to you. Dylan, what's up, man? Yeah, September calls for COSM pretty much needed to get above 150, so FNGR can take some more money. Nice. All right, so we're starting to get a little bit of a green read here on the hourly time frame. Please notice that we have dude. All right, so now BBWP is not working there. Let's go ahead and add it one more time. Over here messing around with the wrong things. Here we go. And let's move it. Let's get it. There we go. Now let's move it up. Perfect. All right, critical volatility. It's already starting to contract with an upside pivot here on the hourly time frame. chances are is that 30 is pretty high up. Okay, we definitely have that upside pivot. We have some decreasing bear pressure here on the MACD 30-minute time frame too. Yeah, all these signs are kind of pointing at a potential floor being found, right? So bi-hourly time frame is barely getting that read right now. I think we're still a little bit early in trying to get this bull run right now, but that could be the aggressive entry, and I do have to say it like that, my bro. I think you have entered aggressively. It's not a bad thing, not a good thing. It's just aggressive trading, right? So make sure that when you're observing the markets and you're running in sync with the markets, that means you're running parallel to them, okay, man? So if the markets and you are running upwards, you're in sync with them, okay? So what that means is that if you do get confirmation here, meaning that if we can maintain ourselves above the 314 level with another bi-hourly closure, 1 hour and 43 minutes, I think the upside may be better, with you, okay? So it's looking pretty good thus far. This may be just a pullback and maybe a massive bull flag here as well. Now, why is it running? Is there any type of news on this? Or let me know, my brother, if you can type in the bottom and I will read that. So let's see, how's that crosswalk on an ASRE getting primed to push upward? Just because you're asking, right? Check this out. 12-hour time frame, golden cross has happened, currently sitting at 36 cents. Yeah, I know. We're gonna get better at it. I think it's gonna be okay. But the 12-hour time frame has happened, and look at this. I know it's a little convoluted here, team. Okay, just this is not the chart that I want to chart it in, or continue observing things in, right? So let me move on to the daily, and then look at the daily here. This is the SMA 200. This is the SMA 50. It's getting really close. I think this crossover may actually happen by, man, it could be the end of the week, or maybe even Thursday. So we'll observe this, right? But yeah, ASRE is not looking bad at all. This is that 3601 bottom side. We've already faced a low today of 3442. Huge suppression, right? So anyway, let me go ahead and continue now on ticker symbol ALT for Off-Grid Gorilla. And I know my brother has actually presented here a pretty good opportunity just in case. Let's see if we have found it, right? We want to find the floor on this one. So, and I know it has been trading for quite a while according to him. So let's just pull up the 5-day time frame and kind of zoom out here and see what the good deal is, right? FNGR sitting at 513 right now, team. It's looking great. Rosy Gray Glasses saying 555 finger test today. That would be incredible. We definitely have a range up there, and I think it was 546 to maybe 572 as a resistance range that I had for FNGR. So it's looking pretty strong. My options contracts are absolutely printing right now. They're definitely up. Yeah, the shares are not looking bad either. Okay, so ALT 5-day time frame. Are we at a floor or not? Well, let's go ahead and take a look at the entire life and its trading, right? I want to see what the behavior of the asset looks like. Okay. All right. We are, arguably we are at an inflection point. We do have a critical support around there and very close to a resistance. I would say 222 would be the area of support. Right now, your resistance that we're close to is actually right up here at around 256. We're just a sneeze away from that, right? So I want to go ahead and pull up the Gaussian bands here and see if this is respecting some type of relative macro support. So let me pull that up right over here and see what that good deal is, right? 8-hour time frame way below it. 12-hour time frame. Let's see if we can get anything at all in any of our major time frames. Know for a fact that the Gaussian bands are something that I'm not using in the immediate short-term time frame. I've noticed actually even Sebastian using it here in the 6-hour time frame with some success. But in my personal experience, I think I've used it better for macro times. And unfortunately, there is actually nothing except the annual chart showing a break outside of it. And let me make sure that that's not a bearish engulfing. So this is opening 1655 and this is closing 16. Oh. Okay, 4 months, 1 day bearish engulfing here on an annual chart. Okay, so that doesn't say anything for the shorter term within the price action of these 6 months. Okay, but if it does print this bearish engulfing on an annual chart, that is very likely going to continue to the downside, and highly likely test the absolute, if we're not there already, right? Test absolutely the bottom of 151, maybe further down. But this is, remember that this is macro. I'm talking about 4 months and 1 day from now. This is a bearish engulfing that we're printing. So we should maybe keep that in mind as well as we move on here. Okay, so let me go ahead and pull back all the way back to the daily time frame and see if we have any type of potential short-term opportunity, because I am kind of noticing here that we are well into the oversold region of stochastic momentum on the daily. So legendary PIRS almost at break even. Where are we headed from here? PIRS next coming. Sebastian, thank you so much, my brother. That really means a lot to me. You didn't have to donate for that, my bro. Of course I got you. All right, so now one more thing that we can look at here is a potential bullish engulfing here on the daily. Let's just make sure that it is the case. Closing valuation from this candle here is 240. Opening on this one is 240. No. Okay, not a problem. Still okay. And still sort of kind of a reversal candle. I do have to say that this situation here looks very similar to this one here. Right, I mean, very similar, except the inverse candle, right? This one's green and this one's red. The only reason it's flipped colors like this is because of the Gaussian band. So let me look at the 4-hour time frame momentum versus volatility. Okay, this is showing a pretty nice upside here at the bottom of a trend, currently printing a pretty nice reversal candle, followed by a reverse. I'm sorry. There was one reversal candle here. I can't speak right now. And we had another reversal candle presented here, which is looking pretty good, right? So at 1 hour and 37 minutes of this 4-hour closure to be completed, and I would say that it would be incredibly a bullish statement from the asset if it did move and closed anywhere upside of the 240, which is the opening valuation of this 4-hour candle. So. Upside momentum, decreasing volatility. Okay, that's mathematically mean reverting, right? So the bi-hourly time frame, same situation here. Huge upside on that momentum. MACD upside here. I want to see how short term we can get this to display. Let me see the 15-minute. Okay, 15-minute is sort of decreasing. Maybe a correction here and pivot. Let me see the 5-minute. Okay, so yeah, it's correcting towards the upside. Very likely the 15-minute to get it, and very likely for the 30-minute to get it too. Now, yeah, preceding that, it would be the hourly time frame with an upside pivot, bi-hourly upside, 4 and 3 upside. Let's see. 6-hour with an upside, 8-hour with an upside, decreasing and crossing on the 12-hour here with the bullish SMA 14, SMI. I'm sorry. Blah blah blah. Your 14-day simple is getting crossed by the RSI signal, so that's good. Also here, check this out. You're about to get a crossover on the 12-hour of your MACD. Interesting. Okay, so yeah, dude, I definitely see a setup here, and it's definitely set to continue to the upside, according to momentum and volatility, that is, and it's probably set to make an upside for as long as it does keep this momentum, maybe a few days. Or yeah, even a couple days, right? But yeah, this is already suggesting a pretty much a continuation here. Careful, the daily time frame is suggesting a potential resistance coming up. If I were to put that into perspective, I would actually say that would be right up here where there is an imbalance in price, right? So that would be your inner circle trader, or SMC, your smart money concepts, right? That would be right up here between the area of 248 and 254. And that would probably mark off the ATR of the asset. So why don't we actually look at that, just in case we're running our mouths here, right? Let's just make sure that we can actually get the read from the average true range 14-day period. So let's zero out all of our metrics here, right? Okay, and type in ALT. Sorry. ALT. Oh, dude, what? Let's see. Oh my God, you gotta be joking. There's. Oh my goodness. Wow, I'm not getting it. Do you have the I can pull up the indicator, damn it. So an average true range indicator. Average true range. Okay, so we're at about, let me see. Okay. 15 cents in average true range. Let's see what it's moved today. Okay. I mean, it's still under it, of course. We're yeah, I think that if we put 237 to this top side here, that's pretty much already 11 cents in true range. And then right up here, you're getting, yeah, there may be a top side to be faced at around 254 here. And that would mark off a pretty confluent average true range and resistance point and your SMA 10 resistance on the daily. Lots of confluence there. And let's see, I guess I can take it even further. Jennifer, it's good to see you. Thank you for coming by. Really appreciate you showing the love. How was everything with you? I've been listening to that thing that you always go to, the what is it, the live singing where Ray Charles's daughter was. That's insane. Anyway, check this out. Swing low to the swing high, inverse Fibonacci range. Check this out. 234 bottom, 2.618 at 233. So it is geometrically following here. And if that's the case, then it's suggesting a potential top side anywhere between the 2.272 and the 2 fib. So it is pretty healthy and very, very curious. I'm going to put this here just in case price action gets some day trader action, but EMA 21 located at 275, very near the 1.618 at 269. So that is kind of what I'm looking for here for ticker symbol ALT. Off-grid Gorilla, please let me know if this actually answered some of those questions. I do see an upside coming in here, right? I would have to say that it is very slow, though. That's the only thing that I'm a little bit worried about. Currently sitting at 1.87% up on the day. Not bad. And see, this is what I mean, right? 742,000 is the volume on a 10-day closing period, right? So, you know, it could be better since it is $2.44. And what is the market cap on this? So you have a market cap of about 128 mil, almost 129, and the float 52.1 mil. Yeah, I think it could still move more. Right, so hopefully this can introduce that. But yeah, man, not bad at all. I think this would be a safer play, not a popular thing, and it would be a slow mover in case there is the paper trade simulation that you're looking for a potential upside that doesn't have that volatility present. That could very well be one of them. Off-grid Gorilla, you're very welcome. Welby, Arca, how was the number blocks yesterday for your son? Oh, I forgot it, but I'll tell you why. Me and my wife found this. It's this app. It's called School. I think it's called School, right? In the Samsung devices. And it's like a subscription package. It's like $60 a year, right? So it has an enormous amount of games to where they're interactive, right? So where he can actually guide like a little caterpillar to make the shape of like a number 1, and then another type of bug, and it'll make it the shape of number 2 and 3, and then your letters, and they're all interactive games, right? And they continue to shift and update. And I thought it was amazing. My wife and I got it, and he spent you know, a pretty good time on it, right? So I don't want to have him sit behind a screen a long time, though, you know. But yeah, I was very excited to have him do that. But dude, yes, I thank you for reminding me. I do want to take a look at that, the number blocks. Thank you, brother. So now I'm sorry, Sebastian Lin asking me about PIRS. Okay, so yeah, why don't we pull that up, my bro? The very famous PIRS, dude. This is not a bad candle here, team. Hourly candle printing like this. This is a pretty nice hammer candle right at the very bottom of a trend. So this can introduce a potential upside, but that's not what we're gonna look at. Oh man. All right, so. Right, I'm sorry, team. This was the that was that post I put for everyone. I'm not sure if anyone saw it in the Discord. I put it in the one-offs channel, right? So this was my support, 176 to 171, for whoever was curious. So I think I have to open up a new. Well, let's just look at it here. I think I can do it from right here, my bro. Wellbe Snake. Oh my goodness, dude, I love it. Oh man, I think you were right. Check this out. Daily time frame conversion of the EMA 55 and our support range between 3468 and 3690 as a support. So this conversion is absolutely powerful. We're curving all of the moving averages up too. Damn, this is a monumental bounce, bro. This is crazy. 2629 to 3830. That is absolutely bullish. Wow. This may be flashing momentum all kinds in the shorter time frame. They may actually cascade into each other. Let's look. All right, so oh dude, my goodness, your 30-minute time frame is so damn strong. It's already in the overbought percentile. I get it, but this type of push matters for your 4-hour time frame. That's why I'm not even going to look at the hourly, bi-hourly, 3-hour. Let's just jump straight into the 4. We have that 4 upside pivot with decreasing volatility as well. We are facing the resistance right now on that SMA 14 of the 4-hour RSI. But I do have to say this, check it out. If you zoom out just a little bit, always mind the position of your RSI signal versus your SMA 14. Notice how we're about to enter the gravitational zone of your bull weakness percentile. This is telling us that there is a high probability that we can succeed the upside here of the SMA 14 in one shot and then come back and validate it as an area of support alongside your gravitational zone support. So combat the gravitational zone, come back and validate the gravitation with the SMA 14, and then a continuation to the upside. Dude, that does not look bad whatsoever. Rocket, buenos dias to you. You. I'm late. Good morning, all. Rocket Mountain Gobblers, what's up? Rosie Gary Glass is saying a SPY daily MACD about to cross and FNGR's daily close to doing the same. Oh man, I can't wait to go and check that out. Let me just go ahead and finish up this for Sebastian Lim. So check this out, dude. Damn it, PIRS is about to make this bullish cross on the 4-hour MACD, decreasing bear pressure as well. This is looking pretty good, my dude. Pretty good. It's almost 12% up on the day. Actually, no. That's on the 4-hour. Is it on the day too? Yeah, 12% up on the day already. That's yes. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Talk about the right stuff. All right, so now let's go to the 6-hour time frame. See if we have that relevant upside. In fact, we do, and there is a resistance to be faced here. Very likely for the 6-hour and the 8-hour resistances to be located right about. Man, I know this is a little frothy here, but we may have a shot at reaching 41.48 to 43.17 by close today. And if there are going to be any tiny resistances, please consider these, okay? Because these are, I know I kept them here for a reason, all right? So these are your temporary little pullback areas, okay? Just in case, if you identify weakness, identify them through the means of this. Hourly time frame break upside of the SMA 50 converting into support right now and supporting. So this is a temporary resistance, 39.38 to 39.69, and the next one would be 40.04 to 40.52. But remember, what I'm primarily looking at here is actually the 41.48 to the 43.17. Okay, so that's the resistance that I'm looking for a PIRS, dude, and I think that it actually does have a shot at making it here. All right, so keep your eyes glued. Keep your keep your risk managed, and make sure not to give back to the markets anything that you've already gained. All right, dude. So yeah, I think it's looking pretty good, man. All time frames are looking pretty nice on this, I have to admit. So this could have been a huge dip buy, to be honest. I don't know that it's going to combat that top side that it just did like 2 days ago at 52.94, but it feels like it wants to. So let's just manage the trade and continue observing it as we move, okay? So let's see. Yeah, where is FNGR, team? Where is FNGR? Damn it. Oh, get out of here. Look at this. Oh my goodness, man. Yeah. Oh, dude, 520 on FNGR. That's ridiculous. Oh, good God. That's awesome. All right. So anyway, so take a look at this. This was the correlation chart that we were facing between the iShares China ETF, right? So please remember that actually, you know what, Off-Grid Gorilla and I had this talk last night, and we were observing the rate cut for trading in half, taxes, right? So in half entirely. So you know, China's pumping here, and as you know, FNGR, they're contractually binded to China Mobile and China Unicom for telecommunications, right? So if China shows strength, fingers show strength. Man, this is absolutely bullish. 521 and jumping. Oh my goodness, yes. 100% good to see, team. I absolutely love it. Where's let's touch down on our normals here, right? So 125 on COSM. What the hell? Oh, we haven't seen the broader markets. What the hell's going on with you guys? Oh my goodness. 103 on VI. All right. Okay, GTII, where you at? Are you still chopping? All right, still chopping that area. All right. Somebody asked me yesterday, what is that range, right? So 62.32 to the bottom side of this range. 68.23. That is the chop zone, the new chop zone here for GTII. There may be some consolidation within that area. ASRE pushing to the upside right now, 37.50 after rejecting that bottom of about 34.44 earlier today. Okay, so that's looking pretty good. Let's see the broader markets and see what's going down. Of course, we're just so... Hold on. Let me just make sure that I can have some visibility here. Damn it. All right, so yeah, what are the Magnificent Seven saying right now, man? Look at the SPY. Wow. Huge upside right here. And why is freaking finger coupling again? Man, I am not complaining. I love it, but it's like diverging the plan. Look at this. NVIDIA ripping, man. Absolutely ripping. On what? I don't even know. U.S. equal weighted funds shine as investors look beyond big tech. Tesla's new supercomputer accelerates its ambition to be an AI play alongside NVIDIA. Okay, so that just tells me that the semiconductors are probably running all in tandem right now, which is pretty good and good for the markets too overall, right? So 522 on FNGR, nice. Wow, that is good stuff, man. The freaking call options though, they are absolutely running. Oh goodness. Yeah, at least these call options here, the later ones that we got on the dip, they're about 23% up right now. I know Zephram's calls are like freaking 300% up now, dude. Good stuff. GNS currently sitting at 201. What? Let me see. Nice. Okay. Blue triangle coming in. That usually signals that there is a crossover from the EMA 2 to the EMA 8. Immediate short-term time frame strategies here. Let's see if it can continue that. We still haven't gotten a print of any of the yellow triangles, right? As soon as you, the diamonds, as soon as you start getting these yellow diamonds, that signals a continuation to the upside. And let's check armor. Let's see if we got a long signal here. Yeah, we did. We just got a long signal printed right back here at about 195 on the 3-minute. And it is still suggesting it. So we'll see how that does. 1 minute also, you can see 3 minutes, sorry, the 3-minute candles here, you can definitely see all those manipulation signals. Man, this thing got slammed. Wow. Not legal advice. Tesla has a supercomputer dojo. It turned on 10,000 NVIDIA GPUs to use as training for full self-driving. What? That is awesome. No way. Damn, dude, what they're doing. You know what? I actually have this box. It's a GPU box that here, look, you see that yellow triangle? Those usually mean upside continuations. And I apologize. The blue triangle signals that the the current trend is over, and this could be continuing to the upside. The yellow triangle would be the one for the EMA2 to cross over the EMA8. I know a lot of little signals here, right? This is a yellow triangle where the EMA2 crosses, and yeah, and this is the blue triangle telling you that this downside is over, and then you get an upside. So, hey Arca, can you look at MULN? Yes. Oh, I thought that Cybertruck was already available. It still isn't? When is it due to launch? PIRS SMA 50 validation at 3721. This is still within our support range. Check this out, my brother. Remember that this is the 3690 to 3468, but we do have the SMA 100 and this support here, just very strong supports. I think this is a temporary pullback before a continuation. No trippage here, no trippage. Okay, so yeah, why don't we give that a quick look right now for MULN. Let's see what the deal is. Wasn't this thing supposed to make an upside oh, it did make the upside, right? Oh, I remember we did chart this. This is a kind of a botched up triangle. Yeah, right. So right angle triangle here. Let's kind of draw it. I know that it's the hourly time frame formation, which gives it a little less of a strike rate. I think it's still okay for us to mind, right? At least to put into perspective here, right? So let's go ahead and make sure that we can have those contact points all in, and then draw that bottom side support to identify the formation. Okay, so very interesting, as the formation is at about 75-80% to the apex, which is usually the area for breakout on this. Now, I know that this is during an upside, and it creates a formation that is usually another usual, right? Meant for an upside continuation. It favors the bulls during an upside. But remember that this can be traded to both ways. It really depends on the sentiment here. Okay, so all of the characteristics are meeting just as they should. Declining volume profile, declining price action, meaning that there is a weakness to the current trend, meaning that there could be a breakout to the upside after a potential correction. So if this is suggesting a continuation to the downside, it may have already floored, but I am going to put a range within this. Let's put that range to be at about 5701. Well, I guess I do have to favor the bottom side to 5518. Right? I'm sorry for these coloring book thicknesses, right? I can just diminish them ever so slightly here. Now, please remember that this has the its price objectives based on the trend lines on top, right? So go ahead and take this a trend line, just like we did for the beginning of GNS, for those who didn't believe me, right? Just like we did for GNS, literally the same way. All right, so we can apply this here to the supposed area of breakout, which could be, let's just say we're the next hour. Right, you're being suggested a top side of about 102, which is confluent to this absolute resistance here. Right, so I will put it as range. Likely, I mean, I'll likely change it too because of the fib levels. Right, so I'll just leave it at this for now. So 96, 94 to 103 as a top side resistance, and your next target would be from the center of the triangle. So go ahead and take that trend line again, right, from the center, from the center of the the top side hypotenuse here all the way to the bottom side. You apply it to your supposed area of breakout again, right? Just like this. You push it slightly to the right, so it is kind of as best as I could, right? Oh my goodness. Here we go. All right, so this is leading to about 84.56. It's, I mean, all of these, you always have to think about these in ranges, right? Because that'll help you observe price action a different way. So 84.20 to 89.46. I know they're kind of wide, but that's where discretion comes in, and that's where we start to apply maybe some more price action prior. Here's another area that we can look at, right at the 50% of returns, 86.98 in this particular target, right? So Kitties Never Die, good to see you here. I'm sorry, I know. I haven't looked at the chat. I will get back to it real quick, you guys. I just wanted to make sure to kind of get some concerns out of the way regarding the trade, right? So and your last target here would imply a potential, this would be your early starter target, right? 71.87, and it is a support towards the downside. So like this. Let's put it in and just like this. Yeah, I guess I would do it right to that tweezer top. Right about there. I would say 68.67 to 71.87. So, but please remember that these targets would also be shown to the downside. So you can only imagine here that it's going to create a new all-time low if this actually gets succeeded, right? So you definitely don't want that. But so far, I feel like the bulls have it for now. Why? Well, because your hourly time frame momentum versus volatility is indicative of that. Right now, I am kind of seeing this too, right? We're crossing beneath the SMA 14 on the hourly RSI. So let's find a support. Bi-hourly could be at that support now, which could be a floor as we speak. Now, if we are to move a little bit beyond that, let's see if there is anything there for us to see. Okay, no. So that would be honestly on the bi-hourly time frame. It looks like we could be finding that support now. And there is a support there too, right? We've already touched enough times of this bottom side to confirm that we are within this triangle formation in the first place. So one more time, okay? This is an hourly formation. Formations in general, just like candles, have a lesser strike rate when they're presented in the immediate short-term time frame. And this hourly time frame is absolutely immediate short-term. Okay, so just to keep that within our discretion, and remember that we have to make sure that we have that. Let's just keep that embedded, right? Zephram saying tweezer tops always look like a middle finger to me. That's how I remember they're bad. Ah, dude. Oh my goodness, that's so funny. John Smith Doe, SOUN, back to the 250s, needs to hold this level obviously as a new support. I agree. And you know what? If you have high conviction in that play, an hourly closure could do it, but I would suggest more like a 4-hour, right? So if it can do that, amazing. And then you would just catch entry wherever humanly possible, right? But where is FNGR sitting? Is that thing making any moves to the upside or what? Let's see. Yeah, nice, man. 518 on FNGR, looking very nice. 178,000 in volume on the day, so I guess we're gonna see if we're gonna combat that volume for tomorrow. Kitties never die. I got a margin call too, but the money was in the process of settling, so I didn't do anything, and it was okay. Yeah, I would have done the same thing. So don't buy stocks unless you have the money submitted and settling or settled, right? Yes, I often would not place an order because that would be a good faith violation, right? So you don't want to get hit with those because then you'll use them up. I think there's probably 3 good faith violations that you can do at least according to Fidelity, right? So ASRE, some movement. Let's go ahead and take a look. All right, 37.45. Yeah, I assume that was right when we got that 30. What was it? 750. I think you said, or I said. Sorry. Yeah. So Mashka, I hope that helped out. Let's just see if it kind of does it right here, right? So yeah, as far as a GTII, please remember, team, that I am identifying here a potential chop area, and it is being consistently rejected right at about that 68.23, or I'm going to be tighter here, 68 cents is like the actual rejection price, right? So 68 cents to the bottom side of about 62.32, measuring that distance, knowing that distance, would be you trading a potential 9% scalp long side, as long as you do see that there's a consistency here. But already 3-hour candles or a 12-hour closure is about to happen in 2 hours, validating that support bottom. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm looking at here. All right, so just make sure to keep that in mind. Are we getting any movement though? Yeah, no, 37.45 still. 123 on COSM. FNGR sitting at 520 now. SO, look at this. Look at this. All right, so now we're starting to get that 12-hour break outside of the mean band like we spoke of just yesterday, right? So this break would lead price action into this range here, 542 to 570, potential pullback here to validate not only the mean band support, but also your newly converted resistance into support of the descending triangle. Okay, so this is looking good. It's looking promising. We just have to make sure to observe and make sure to manage our risk, right? But it's looking very powerful, and I do see that there could be a continuation here. Okay, team, keep your eyes on that, but it's looking very, very, very good. Can GTII run in sympathy with FNGR? Well, that is yes. The short answer is yes. Okay, but it is entirely dependent upon sentiment. Okay, so here's the trick. The ultimate question here is if we're gonna face some paper hands from GTII to move funds into FNGR. That's kind of what I'm looking at here. So will they hold their GTII position when FNGR is actually running big time? Because I promise you something, that buyers are probably not going to step in until you're at about 618 to around 661. And I'm talking about real volume there. Why? Because of FOMO. Everybody buys at the top. Right? So that's when you're here, that's when we're going to tell if GTII will truly run with FNGR or no. But what I can tell you is that GTII, FNGR, and ASRE all had one thing in common at a certain point in time, and that was the Kramers. And the Kramers! Stop it! So GPS, let's see, dissection for today. El Tigre, what is up, my dude? Good to see you here. So GPS, was that from, didn't you ask me about that yesterday, bro, and I just straight up didn't look at it, or what? Not a problem, Ash. I got you. Nick, awesome, dude. I'm very happy to have helped. Yeah, Sasquatch, I see it, dude. I see it. I absolutely see it, right? So let's see if it usually just gets blocked right here at 68, right? So I mean, we've had several instances like this. Let's just say this, okay? I'm gonna be fair here. If 68 gets beat, then you have the next chop area. Look at this. That would be 69 to around 72.12. Oh, dude, yeah, that I mean, let's just observe. Ugh. Oh, XX, have I? Okay, that's awesome, dude. I'm very happy. I'm very happy to help. So GPS, right? Let me pull that up. And that's, oh, right, the gap. Dude, we were talking about this. Right. And you know what? I think I may have loaded it up on my master layout 1. Let me see if I can get it up there. Jupiter, what is up? Good to see you here. Oh, damn. GNS failed it. It came back to 189. Okay, I know it's a strong area of resistance. It's okay. We still have a long signal printed. Let's see if we can continue that. Oh, man. I almost feel like the bashers are going to come after me today. They're going to be like, you see, you made it go down. I'm like, what? Dude, what part of this is my support at 56 cents? What? All right. Sorry. Dude, what? Oh my goodness. Anyway, man. Stop distracting me. Dude. Never distract me. All right. So, yeah, I'm not going to look at this in a 3-minute time frame. Seriously. Like that's literally what was happening. Is this Arca? Dude, did you see those? Like, people are saying that I'm getting paid $10,000 a shot to beat down GPS. I'm like, what? I would have lost $10,000 every day that I've been looking at this for an upside. What? Oh my goodness, dude. And sometimes I really feel like this, like the family should belong on like a private, on a private type of stream here. Because I kept on telling people like, no, like you don't get it. Like you just ran into my stream. Like I'm talking to my family. Like I'm talking to the Arca Bulls team here. Like you're no, like look away. Pretend I never was here. Oh my goodness. So XX, dude, check this out. This was the resistance range that we were talking about. We're knocking at that door, man. 1092 to 1127. And look at this absolute up. Dude, how the hell am I getting? Yeah, dude, Arca the pumper, Arca the basher. If it's not getting pumped to the upside, apparently I'm bashing it to the downside. So apparently I'm an indecision doji all the time. Right? Arca is an indecision spinning top doji. Oh my goodness. PIRS dipping again. Okay, so I was saying that I can't believe I forgot this again because I was supposed to backtest this, dude. Oh man, that's what happens for paying attention to the freaking people that are calling me a bashers who are probably paid bashers to tell me that I'm a paid basher. What? That is guys, I just entered lunacy. It was lunacy. What? Oh my goodness. Anyway, very nice little gap up here, right? It is, I mean, very, very slight, but we should keep that in mind because that could, sometimes that would be the saving grace for price action here, right? So tiny little, I mean, this is oh man, the span between this gap is literally a tick, right? So that is super, super, super tiny. So, Warren, what's up, dude? 80, so let's see. 80 some people in here, only 15 likes. Come on, everybody, hit the like button. Yes. Make sure to hit that like button, right? Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and make sure to hit that bell notification so that you are aware when I stream or put up a video or put up any content at all, when I say hello to the public. So what I was focusing on here is, yeah, the daily time frame upside pivot on momentum with this massive increasing volatility. This is one hell of a setup, dude. I hate that I don't already have the stats behind this, but that is one massive setup. And you have DMI support at I mean, you're at 25% right now on the ADX with DMI Plus leading the way. This is highly likely going to continue to the upside. And let me go ahead and look at this in the 30-minute, right? So, okay, now the 30-minute time frame may be showing us that potential slight pullback and opportunity for entry, right? So if I'm going to look at this in the immediate short-term time frame, I would have to focus on that EMA 21 and EMA 7. So that would be anywhere between the space of about 1067 to 1072. I did not mean to rhyme. All right, so let me go ahead and just put it down there, right? Just like this, 1068 to 1072, potential bounce zone and potential area before a continuation to that upside. So now if you do get a fall beneath this zone here, I don't see it coming, but we have to prepare for such an event. All right, so that would be 1056 to the better part of that high wick, to the wick high, sorry, on the 30-minute, right back here of the August 16th. Opening candle. Right, so those are the two zones that I'm looking at as a primary support before a continuation to the upside. And let me just see why it bounced from 1079. Oh, 1079 does have some inflection too. Okay, damn it. I'll have a third one for you actually. That is a 1078. To 1074. No, it's a little higher. Hold on. Oh, that sneaky little candle. This one here, 1075. I'm sorry. Right, I have to be dude. It's like, no, it's not 1074. Wait a second. Let me adjust. 1075. All right, we're good now. Sasquatch, like selling a share only one time. Okay. Hitting the like button more than 5 times still only gets you 1 like. Fix that, Arca. I'm going to put in algo here that 1 like will get me 14 likes, right? So it's going to be like, we're going to futures trading algorithm the like button on YouTube. All right? So we're going to grab the multiplier from futures trading crude oil or the ES, and we're going to apply it to the like button algorithm in YouTube. Damn. Oh, genius times here. You're my man, El Tigre. Have to talk to Dana White. and get you in the cage with someone in your weight class belting on you, bro. Bro, I'm down. Let's go, dude. So just we got to just pay for my surgery because I have a messed up shoulder, and I'll be good. Let's go. I will immediately put myself in the gym. Immediate training. Let's get it. Right. So let's see. You can count me for count me in for welterweight, right? Borderline welterweight. I'm talking about borderline plus. All right, 1084 and pushing to the upside here. GPS on that 30-minute. Just keep an eye on that bottom side support. Tag team event against the FUD. Let's go. Against the fear, the uncertainty, and the doubters, aka paid bashers, to accuse Arca of being a paid basher. Damn it. Oh, what a fail in time here, team. All right, so yeah, why don't we let's look at that for you, my bro. RGTI, right? RGTI? Yeah. Yes. This is actually called riggedy 30-minute riggedy. The haters will continue hating. Absolutely they will. That sucks. That really sucks. They just come in out of nowhere like, no, why? All right, so daily time frame looks honestly like it's just reaccumulation and a validation of your SMA. Your EMA 55. So check this out. You have that breakout. You have reclaimed the EMA 55 on the daily time frame, right? Then you come back to it and test it. Come back to it and test it again, and you test it again, and it's actually suggesting a continuation. So I'm afraid that it wants to fail it too, right? But a good thing is that it's about time, right? That the price action is starting to move upside of all of the relevant moving averages. Current resistance from the SMA 10, but remember that we still have that support from the EMA 21, and just in case, your EMA 55 at 178. So 189 to 178, I get it. It's like an 11 tick support here, but still, it's very important. I think FNGR is moving to the upside, team. What the heck is going on? FNGR at 522. Hell yes. Heck yes. All right, so can we continue here? Well, I want to observe. Yeah, well, let me just observe the volatility and momentum here, because the daily time frame is showing some potential upside here, which means that the earlier time frames are probably. Oh, Bitcoin is going up. Damn it. I have to observe a bunch of things all at once, man. Getting notifications everywhere. Ugh. Are you going to maintain it though? That's broader market activity. Nice. 5 3/4% up on Bitcoin right now, which is telling me that the broader markets are ripping to the upside, which are essentially, here you go, see? And which are essentially giving some traction to the shorter time frame here for even the small caps. So IWM also pushing to the upside here, and we absolutely have some incredible performance from Meta. And of course, not to forget about Nvidia, but Meta is absolutely pushing that upside here. There is a resistance coming up at 295.73, presently at 293.65. So that is a 2-point move that could actually happen by 9:30 maybe. Okay, so we'll observe price action there, but that's looking very nice, and it's good to know. So if we are facing an upside here, that means that this asset is also kind of running in sympathy to the broader markets. So if that's the case, I would really like for this to face its resistance on the top side of this range here. If we can reach this range, I'm going to draw it in actually. I'm looking at the range just with my naked eyes and not giving it to anybody, right? So this is the range that I'm speaking of, 204 to 207, daily gap right over here hidden, right? You have to make sure to keep these gaps in line. That would mark off a pretty bullish stance for our GTI. So meaning that if we can make the price action kind of run to the upside here, face the resistance from the bottom side of that daily gap, and then come back to validate the SMA 10, EMA 7, and EMA 21 as supports before a bounce and continuation to the upside. If we do get a continuation to the upside, expect a retracement from the top side of the gap at 219. Okay, so 219, that would introduce now the validation of the bottom side of the gap as a support before an upside continuation. It is absolutely conditional here, but it is showing in the shorter time frames that we are potentially setting that play up. Okay, aggressive upside pivot here on the 4-hour time frame, decreasing volatility into the critical zone. Nice bullish crossover here on the MACD, and we have a great crossover on the RSI on the 4-hour time frame. Okay, so I am pretty happy over what I'm looking at here. I will be honest. Okay, FNGR currently moving up to 531. Dude, Ian Tucker, 535. Finger is booming. Oh, dude, what is going down? Okay, so our resistance range is becoming more and more real. Please remember that we're looking for a pullback from the area of about 542 to 570, which is an enormous range here, team. And I hate to say this, okay? I hate to say this, but we really should resist from here and come all the way back down to 502 or 504 so we can validate the mean band of your 12-hour Gaussian and the newly converted support from resistance, right, of the descending triangle. That would be a healthy breakout, healthy pullback, silver cross validation, and upside ripper, right? So we would actually look at some nice targets from here. If we do combat the 570 zone, which I don't think could happen, but I'm going to give it to you right now, okay? I just didn't want to give it to you last night because this is, I don't want to like make people FOMO, right? So there is a potential top side target to be reached here. And that could be indicative of 665, but I don't think it could happen today. But you never know. I'm just saying that the probability of it is, you know, it's just not likely. But with the current price action and volume that we've been seeing, we need a little more. I'm sure we can all agree that we could use a little more bull pressure here for that upside. 639 to 660, right, that's such a stupid number. And it's, let's see, there it is. This is the confluence here. So let's adjust because superstition and because bad juju. All right, so let's just go ahead and put it back down right there. Oh my goodness, 661. I mean, and yeah, guys, the thing is that this FOMO is going to get applied no matter what we do, no matter what we say. As long as FNGR pumps to the upside, that FOMO is going to become more and more real. 93 seems to be getting shoved back down, anything over 531. Hoping this is a healthy play. I hope so too, and it is breaking out of a major time frame formation, which is one of the few formations that I do like to kind of look at here, man. This is, I mean, and any day trader really knows this too, man. This is the only formation in trading that does have mathematical properties as well as psychological properties, right? So it is kind of a double whammy here on these formations. And I would have to say it's in the side of premature breakout, but it's still within about 60%, or I would say 65, right? I would really like to see 70% breakout right over here. That would have given me higher conviction, but it's breaking out similarly to how GNS broke out. It broke out slightly immature, right? So 535, man, this thing is absolutely pushing, guys. This is great. I can't even like believe it. 3650 on ASRE. What is GTII saying? There, see? 68 cents. We get the pullback. It's just this new chop area, right? And I'm getting asked a lot, like, Arca, why aren't you creating GTII videos? And I'm like, man, if I tell you, if I'm gonna say what I really have to say here on GTII videos, and I'm just, we're gonna have to set up like seven MMA rings, man. Dude. Oh my goodness, man. And I don't want to do that, right? Because I'd rather just cover it live, be incredibly transparent here, right? And then just observe price action, man. It's just I don't want to say here that we're in the process of building this dead cat bounce that has a bottom side target of around 49.70, which would then propel price action down to the very low of 45, where we bounce to an upside where you all doubted me. Dude. Oh my goodness, I don't want to say any of that stuff, man. GTII is a tough ticker, and I'm not saying in charting, it's a tough ticker for its psychology. Oof. EBET up 43%. Damn. That was one that we were looking at for some time, right? Oh, right. Look at that. Look at that. That resisted right at the bottom side of our channel. So I would have to say now to be very, very careful, okay? Because this is a breakout. And this could be the confirmation resistance for shorts, okay? Be careful. All right, so, oh man. And it did, man, it followed our range. It really did respect it. Yikes. If the EMA 55 on the 4-hour if it fails, this could very likely continue to the downside here. So 541 is the area where we want to look out for. Arca, you once said that there's nothing traditional about GTII other than the fact that it has candles. I wrote it down. I was laughing so hard at the time. Yeah, dude, when you present, yes, Jubilee, I got you. When you present this heavy amount of psychology, oh man, that really sucks, my brother. And it changes things up, not because the algos are changing, it's because we're changing it. It really becomes lunacy. Yeah, man, GNS. Okay. Wow. Let me pull up the hourly time frame to see if we can pull out some tricks. Tricks are for kids. Okay, let me observe momentum. This thing wants to double bottom, I guess. Let's see. Ooh. No, we're definitely facing a downside here. Oh man. FNGR 535. Oh, dude. Okay. Let me see the 30-minute. I really want this to be the correction, man. I really want this to be the absolute correction because this has the property. But as long as we have, let's see. Yeah, as long as we have resistance here from the RSI, oh man, the MACD is also giving kind of a hint here too. Let me see the 15-minute. Oh man, okay. Yikes. Okay, GNS has flashed all momentum indicators and flashed volatility to its max expansion, which means that there is more downside to be looked at here. Okay, so the support range that we're facing right now is the wave number 2 or number, let me see. It's wave number 3 resistance. And now it's a support. So meaning that your inflection zone, our absolute inflection zone, is currently being penetrated, but we're still upside. We're still above it. The inflection zone is absolutely now printed. Well, in 4 hours on the 6-hour time frame. Let me see the hourly. The hourly. Okay, the hourly already printed it. So yeah, we do have an inflection zone validated here at about 167. Okay, so if that 167 kind of pulls, if we fail it, then we're going to fall to the next area here, and that's going to be between 143 and 154. I mentioned to someone that I don't know how this whatever the what the div is it a dividend? Isn't it 2 days away or something? 538 FNGR. Whew. Dude. I need to watch my position. Sorry, team. My goodness. Let's go. That yeah, man, I can't tell you. Those stupid call options. Currently, I mean, almost 10% up on the day. It is a solid green candle. That is not giving back nothing. Oh, God. It's good to see those call options. Only minus 54%. The other ones are making up the gain, though. Yeah, GNS is giving me the feeling here that it's introducing a new downside. Expect another test of 176 to 171. We have to see what's going to happen there. Oh, man. But I think the daily, let me see where the daily is in retrospect here. I want to make sure that we are looking at the potential bounce zone from the RSI. Okay, we're already failing the daily here. Holy crap. Let's see the buy daily. And there it is. Damn. Okay, check this out. If the buy daily is the one for us to respect, the SMA 14 bounce, this is quite the distance away, and I would actually give precedence here to 154 because of this distance here, right? And also you have the daily time frame failing that right now, suggesting a continuation to the downside. 12-hour time frame. Okay. I will give you this, but I can't officially because this is the gravitational zone of the bull strength percentile, meaning that this can actually get propelled to the downside. It can get pulled even harder. 184. Let's see the 8-hour time frame. The 8-hour time frame, similar situation. Okay, so this is a really sticky one. If the shorter time frames do support, again, I'm going to say it. If the shorter time frames support 171 to 176 and validate this with a closure of a minimum 4-hour candle, minimum, ideally an 8-hour, then this can bounce. Okay, but I don't know. This is very, very dangerous here. And remember also, I do have to put it in defense that I have found my best entries to be at inflection zones. I don't know if this is going to succeed this time, but I am just saying it. Let me get the air on, team. It's getting stupid hot in here. I'm getting nervous because of GNS. Hold on just a sec. All right. There we go. Feels a little better now, team. I can't believe the thrust behind FNGR, and I will say that is just so heavily correlated to that to the CNYA. Man, look at that. This is just, it's so powerful. Let me see the daily. Look at this setup right here on the daily, man. Oh, dude. And I'm talking about volatility versus momentum on the China ETF. Damn. This thing could actually top at around 29, maybe 29.64, which would then introduce, holy crap. If it does actually do that, no way. If it does do that, we could be introduced here to a resistance of 593 to 611. 619, sorry. No way. That is awesome. That is absolutely awesome. I want to put it down here. It would be right about here. What's the top side of this stupid candle? High of 590. 590 to the range top of about, what is it again? High of 618. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Wow. 535 FNGR. My goodness me. I am not complaining whatsoever, you guys. It's looking very magical, magical, magical. All right, hold on. What the heck is going on here? Okay. All right. So yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead and check on the other tickers. Green Trader, what's up, man? BTC, let's see. So Wolf, the Bitcoin miner, and BCH got a pump due to court ruling in favor of Grayscale and Bitcoin ETF. No way. I mean, Bitcoin is pumping right now, and it's at a critical support too. I have to admit, 27,000. I think it was 3 or 27,006 is a current support. So we have to maintain there at least a daily closure. But let me pull up Wolf. This is one of those Bitcoin miners. Okay. So it's topping out at the top side of our range. Let me actually see if this can continue, because the 3-hour time frame looks absolutely flash to the upside. This is explosive volatility right now. That good news catalyst wow, we may actually beat this resistance range here. Okay, so let me see the 30-minute volatility versus momentum. See here? Okay. I mean, critical upside here, and this is just hitting the throttle on volatility. We are getting more shares traded. Yeah, nice. Let me see the hourly time frame upside pivot. Maxed volatility already. Upside pivot on the bi-hourly, 3-hour upside pivot, 4-hour upside pivot, 6-hour upside pivot. Damn. Okay. If it really is this bullish, man, let me see where the resistance is. Okay, I see him. Well, first of all, the bi-daily time frame. I'm sorry, the daily time frame. Notice how it's about to create a bullish crossover here on this MACD, diminishing bear pressure too. Right? So this is introducing the resistance on the bi-daily. This is a little bit dangerous, and this resistance that we're facing here is this right here, between the area of, are you serious? 230 to 235. I have to give it some weight for now, only because it is in the gravitational zone of the bull weakness percentile. My brother, how you doing? Peace to you. Good to see you here. So if we are facing a continuation to the upside, we're gonna face some. This is gonna be likely the high of day, right? So, but I don't think that's the end of the play. I do feel like we actually may be making some. Let me correct this upside target actually, Previous buy daily iteration, swing high to swing low, fib retracement. Okay, no, yeah, my targets are still dead ass in the money, man. 236 to the 228. 215, my discretion is 214 on the one spot 618. Yeah, and the not 618 located at 197, my bottom side at 199. And let's see these. Oh yeah, dude, I still will honor my major time frame resistances here. And I haven't seen these resistances in a while. So, but I like that we're still dead on the money. 282, and my discretion was 282 as well. Okay, so that means that I see some conviction here to touch down at this resistance coming up maybe in the next day or two, if not today, with some more volume. But oh, my brother, it's always good to see you here, my dude. Thank you for coming by. I really appreciate your kind words in my comments, dude. You are absolutely an inspiration to me and others, my brother. Thank you. Thank you so much for visiting. So, yeah, team, I think 248 to 256 here could be resistance to be faced maybe within a day or two. And seeing that the buy daily time frame is already curving towards that upside, and we're getting this diminishing bear pressure here, yeah, yeah, this is looking okay. Not bad whatsoever. So now, of course, because you're talking about the Bitcoin miners, this is naturally going to give some juice, or I guess you would see the next tickers as sympathy runners to Wolf because of the good news, meaning Riot, meaning Mara, and the tickers alike, right? So if we are facing an immediate short-term downside here, which we can clearly see, ARDX crossing 445. Hold on. That was the alert that we put on yesterday. That was the alert that we were talking about, because there could be a massive pullback on ARDX from that zone to present a potential entry. Here it is, ARDX crossing 445. Let's see. Hold on. There it is. Okay, so here is where we were talking about yesterday. Okay, we were talking about highly likely reaching this zone here as a resistance. Okay, and it looks like the price action from where we were has exploded to that as per our expectations. But please remember that we were just talking about this as a potential resistance zone for us to get a massive pullback and then find a potential entry within this area here. Okay, so now ARDX it's clearly in my mind now. Set your alerts. Make sure that you are looking at inflection points. Make sure that you can observe pullbacks. You don't want to gain entry early. You want to make sure to validate your entry, confirm it, and then pull to the upside. You want to be the safe trader. Make sure to be the conservative trader, because sometimes the aggressive trader has better control over their risk management over the aggressive trader. Okay, so make sure to choose one and make sure to keep that risk managed at all times. Okay, despite the style that you choose. All right, but yes, we're expecting a pullback from this area of 445, and let's see if we can reach all the way back down here. This may not be it. Okay, we may face a little short-term bounce from 439 and then eventually resist here or here at 452. Okay, so just keep an eye on that. Green Mountain ARDX 445. Yeah, man, this is absolutely what we were expecting, right? Per the breakout. Remember that this entire play is kind of showing us a potential topside take profit of 518. Okay, so I'm just like GNS, we can guide this one too, right? So just like that. Oh my goodness, you sound like Martin. Wait. You're talking about like Bad Boys Martin? Like with Will Smith? How old is you, man? Is you 32? Is you 30 years old? Dating my daughter. AMC is pumping. Don't you tell me that again. Martin Short? Yeah, I want to know who. What Martin? Like Bad Boys? You know who actually? You know who they said I sound like? Mario Lopez. AMC to $16 or what? Damn. My critical resistance on the AMC is 1228 to 1246. There are several zones to combat though, okay? Particularly that 1175, followed by 12, dead on 12, and then 1231 to 1228 to 1246. Yeah, interesting pump. 531 FNGR, not bad. GTII sitting at 65. GNS trying to hit $2 again. Dude, okay, but yeah, we were. I'm sorry. Hold on. We were speaking about Wolf. Let me just check on. Let me just check on things here. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, man. I think that was it for. Actually, that was it for my thesis here, man. I really do think that there's a serious shot here at creating some resistance at 248 to 256. And you know, naturally, I want you all to keep an eye on the sector tickers as well, dude. I couldn't believe it, man. When I saw it for myself, I was like immediately like, dude, I guess I do sound a little bit like Mario Lopez. Damn. Oh my goodness, man. That was quite the time here. So let's see the daily. Hold on. I know you guys are looking at this, right? I really don't want to look at it, but it's okay. Okay, so this, yeah, it's an immediate short-term time frame bounce. Why is it bouncing though? Was there a news? Social buzz. Wall Street bet stocks mixed pre-market. Hawaiian Electric Industries poised to rise. VinFast autos to fall. Okay. Milestone for the case on AMC Entertainment Holdings. That was 14 hours ago. That was clean yesterday. That could have been priced into the markets already, but we're still getting this pump. Okay, you have my resistance ranges, so just keep an eye on them. Let's see if we can continue this upside. But I mean, I really wish for the best, man. I'm not the biggest fan. Liquid Metal Mario. What's up, Mojo? Lauren Wood, what's up, dude? Yeah, you know what? We do have to look at that as well. Hold on. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Just looking at the futures, right? What are you? You're scaring me. What are they saying? Let me see. Yeah, I would watch out right now. Okay, the daily SMA 50 on the ES is about to face that resistance right there. Oh my goodness, at 4,487. I do have to say that the SPY doesn't have anything upside of it, but of course, you know, 4,487 is what we're looking at here on the ES. This is the S&P 500 E-mini futures contracts. It is kind of confluent with Meta finding that resistance at the EMA 21 at 295.92. And yeah, very curious. Actually, there may be a continuation on futures contracts a little bit here. There may be a continuation to the top side of 4,495. And it feels like that because of the SPX. But I have to see which one, right? The SPX is currently, it's going to find some resistance right up here at about 4,490. So let's just, yeah, let's observe this. Very curious. So that would mean that Meta would actually find the resistance from 298.64. Yeah, man, this is I like how the market is in harmony. 532 on FNGR, and I'm telling you, this is a really weird, it recoupled, it repaired with the broader market cycle. There it is. It's starting to pierce through it. Let's see. Oof, there it is. All right, now it's in the process of converting it into a support. I'm thinking a potential 4,496-ish. 4,490 for the SPX. So that's kind of where I'm seeing there, like a potential pullback. And it would be pretty nice timing. Right, because we're already at about 8:35 a.m. Pacific, which is getting close. We're 25 minutes away from lunchtime in New York. Yeah, that's moving. That's moving pretty. That's a pretty healthy move. 4,496 and 4,490 for the SPX. Right about there. ASRE sitting at 37.30. It's gonna be. Green Trader. It's gonna. Finger calls are nuts today. I have to check mine too. Damn. Yeah, they are. I feel like I just want to take profit. 532 on FNGR. I feel like we may face a pullback here. I could just literally just liquidate position. And then reload back at wherever we find the support. Ian Tucker, I don't think I should do that because I am currently learning futures contracts myself. Right, so as far as the like the entirety of the whole thing, necessities, the broker, that whole thing, I feel like I would be misguiding here. Okay, so the entry for ASRE, I'm thinking between 34.45. I'm sorry, 35.13 or 35.13 where the SMA 10 is, and the bottom side of about 34.45. So if I were to give you an overall range, let's do it like this. 34.03 to 35.13. Oh my goodness. I sound like Martin Lawrence when I said what? What did I say that got me to sound like Martin Lawrence? I've actually met him before. Oh my goodness. Lauren Wood, is it really? MIGI is low-key a good Bitcoin mining company. Are they newer? Green Trader, I got you, my brother. And God, GTII, move one day. I know, we just got into that chop area again, man. Oh my goodness. So, I'm not like the biggest fan over this chopping around because it feels like it just does that. You know, it kind of like penetrates that support, gets it, and then fails it. Right, and then fails it, and then gets that support again, and then probably fails it again. Like, it just feels like it's laddering down here very patiently. 74 cents for what was it, MIGI? When did they, let me see this on a daily. Damn, they've been trading since 2011. Why did they face such a fall? I mean, that was a $22,000. Nah, I must have. Okay, reverse split. All right. Oh, several reverse splits. There's a 2 to 9. 1. Okay, 1 to 24. 1 to 10. 1 to 6. Damn, this thing is like actually struggling to survive. But remember that as long as Bitcoin does show strength, the volatility and upside push from Bitcoin is unparalleled. So that's yeah, I mean, I would when it does show thrust for an upside, those usually mean like a few $1,000 moves to the upside. So There is a potential here, man, that this could have been the floor found. Although it is in a strange place because this was increasing volatility with, increasing volume with declining price. That means that this may actually be slightly a bull trap. Damn. I don't want that to be the case. That would really suck. Let me see. We're in bull trap territory, though, that's for sure. This is a very nice read on the 4 hour. I have to admit, man, this is suggesting a continuation to the upside. 6 hour, 12 hour, 8 hour and 12 hour, daily time frame as well. Let's see where the resistance is. Oh, on the buy daily. Okay, that is critical. And it's also in the gravitational zone of the bear strength. So this may be a temporary upside here, and I do think that may have already topped there, which is curious because, okay, so there may be a temporary pullback. I see why. Interesting. Okay, yeah, I think that this is we're likely to face a pullback. Right, so coming into this top side target here, and if anything, this could actually reload back to 67.23. Let me pull up the 4 hour. I'm going to give you this. There's two areas of particular interest. 67.23 to 62.93, and this gap here. Right there. 57.53 to 59.13. Steve Thompson, what's up, dude? Good question in ASRE. Let's see, I'm curious too. I'm wondering to do a sale on the paper trade and re-entry. That is entirely a very personal question, right? So let's observe. Let's just see what's going down. Of course, if your cost base is, is like somewhere around 30 cents or maybe even like 33 cents and you're currently sitting at 35.50, yeah, I can see why you would just take your profits and then try to compound coming back in. Remember that the range I'm giving you to re-enter would be 35.13 to 34.03. It's just, I have to be honest here, man. This thing feels like it's kind of building this, it's building this like bull flag here, right? And another thing is, here's one more thing, okay? It's hard to maintain this. I have to remember that I'm on the daily here, okay? That's the daily. This is a reason to keep price suppressed for now. The monthly closure is in 2 days and 5 hours. Okay, so if they start, I can see why they would want to suppress price and keep it down, right? To make sure that the monthly books don't close all the way up there somewhere. Who knows? But the bi-monthly time frame, holy goodness, look at this. 2 days and 5 hours. We're about to close a massive buy formation, a bullish buy formation here. This is not only a bullish engulfing here of epic proportion bi-monthly in 2 days and 5 hours, but also a huge reversal candle, a massive hammer. This is incredibly powerful. So I'm going to say it like this. Kenny, what's up, dude? I want to say it like this. The last time I saw a bi-monthly engulfing formation was on COSM. The way I put it out in the video is I didn't know how far down I can go, but I did say that it is a powerful bearish signal. It was a bearish engulfing like this. So you can see here from the opening of this candle on this bearish formation, price action essentially went from 210 all the way down to 2 cents to 3 cents. I'm talking $2.10 to 3 cents. Okay, so you can only imagine the power behind a bi-monthly engulfing candle formation. Oh, good. MULN is moving on up. Do you remember the targets? I do not remember them, but if you do, keep them in mind, because that's what I'm expecting. The upside resistances. We were expecting a potential breakout from that triangle, like around now. So I'm okay. Please, you don't have to follow me. You shouldn't at all, right? Because I'm not a financial advisor whatsoever. But I'm staying. I'm not gonna get rid of position here. I'm based on this alone. This is just, yeah. I'm not gonna move my personal targets, just to put it kind of into perspective here, team. If and also know, right, that we are paper trading, simulator training. All of those are moving up too. Nice. 1158 here. All right, the 1171 resistance happened. The next resistance to be faced is at 1190 to about 1199. I guess I can draw it in. Let's just say 12, a solid 12. Okay. Ooh, EBET failing the EMA 55. Careful. This is probably the confirmation for shorts, okay? Be careful. Let me see real quick. I could have sworn, didn't we? Brother, I'm sorry, did somebody ask me for GPS and I never looked at it? Please let me know if that is the case. I apologize. I'm noticing here that I didn't actually have any notes on this. I'm looking in the chat. Please let me know if I forgot. I remember somebody asked me about this. GME is also moving up. Nice, man. VFS, that's another ticker we should look at too, right? Here's that pullback happening, team, on ARDX. The price action is moving according to our plan. Oh, I did look at it and it's spot on so far. Okay, good. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. I didn't know. I would have felt so bad if I didn't look. Okay, so yeah, why don't we let me see if this is one of those master layouts. It is. This was a ticker that we were looking at yesterday too. VFS for VinFast Auto. Right, I forgot we've been charting this. Interesting. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is still signaling downside, and I still have to honor this area here. 50.04 to 47.18, and it's an aggressive downside on the 3 hour. We just got the bearish crossover too. Let's see if this is big done or what, man. That is a lot. I mean, overall, the trajectory here on this asset is, you know, it does have some violent downsides, but it's overall bullish. Okay, it appears as though this would be based on this pivot here. Oh man, yeah, based on this pivot and the potential of increasing volatility soon. What I'm basically looking at is a potential failure of this support. Actually, 47.18. I think we can fail this in maybe 1 or 2 more days, and then get introduced to the bottom side of 36.98 to 40.61. This is triggering stop losses and it's triggering panic sells. And I think we could see the support on the buy daily. Yeah, we can. Check it out. I'm a little afraid of this, though. I'm afraid of this because it's very close to the gravitational zone, which means we can get pulled here. Yee. Ooh, okay. Okay. This is dangerous, okay? I'm very happy I came in here. This is, you can consider this a shooting star still, but it's getting very close to looking like a gravestone doji as well. This is a massive scale bearish candle and at the top side of a trend. Very careful with this because in 4 hours and 8 minutes we're going to be closing this 3-day gravestone or a potential shooting star. Okay, this is very powerful. And that would indicate some, yeah, definitely some downside targets to look at here. I would even say maybe into 38.77. This could be a massive drop. I don't know that this is going to recover, team. Okay, not yet, at least. I think it does have to kind of mean revert. Let's see. Damn, that is a dangerous mean reversion. Hold on, no, it can't be. Yeah, check this out. Mean reversion, or my reversion algo suggesting a potential 40.12 or 40.11. Sorry. Support bottom, which is very close to our 40.61 to 36.98. This is in fact what I'm looking for. So keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on that. Double X, excellent job every day. Gonna need to teach you a rear naked choke, though, and maybe an armbar. Dude, I am down. I actually don't know how to do any of that stuff. I would love to, though. Have you seen that show Billions? Oh, look at this here. This man. Okay, so we're looking at multiple time frame bearish signals. Okay, this is a bearish engulfing here over in 4 hours and 6 minutes. Okay, so that is on the 12 hour. We're looking at the shooting star on the 3-day. There's a lot going against the price action here for an upside. Okay, this definitely has to mean revert, and it would be within this target here, 36.98 to 40.61. MULN announces today that the company has filed a lawsuit in the United States District Court in the Southern District of New York against TD Ameritrade, Charles Schwab, and more. Wow. So Steve Thompson, you're saying thank you, Arca. I'm let's see. I am thinking I'll just sit back and hold now. I don't have enough gains in my paper trade to pull out and hope for a new entry. See, that's kind of like how I feel too-ish, right? I know that one of my positions is like 50 or 40% up, but that was a very small position. So I'm thinking to myself, I'm not going to be afraid if I lose the $200 gain on that, right? So it's, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, team, I have high conviction here on that ASRE bottom side. Okay, nice. 37.88. ASRE pushing a little upside here. Nice. Okay, what is FNGR saying? 526. Man, it's still very powerful, but what was the top side faced? It looks like it went to 538. I guess it's fair, right? I guess it is fair enough that it did reach that target. Let me move this trend line out of the way. Yeah, we were suggesting a potential resistance to 542, right? So if it does decide that you know, the high of day to be printed at that 538, it's fair. It's fair enough. That just means that I was too conservative here to suggest a 542, and when we got a 538. Some people will look at me and be like, dude, you're talking about a 4-cent difference, but it matters. It matters at least to me, right? So, GNS bashers unless No, dude. Oh, well, for the bashers, I guess, right? But I mean, we've been talking about GNS for the better part of a month here. You know, like we've been charting it since 56. I mean that sucks. And it did get 168. I mean, what was the bottom side of this candle here? 167, and we were suggesting 171. Right, so I think we're about to introduce ourselves into some lower targets here. And it's you know, if it's gonna decide to continue to the upside, then this would be. It really depends on that catalyst, right? So I hope that the catalyst is not just like this thing where we just pre-priced it in, and then when the actual catalyst happens, then this thing rebalances. Right, so I'm hoping that's not the case, because there was a lot of hype behind this and a lot of psychology. And usually when you get that type of price action, you know, your correction periods do become very real and very fast. Did I miss someone telling you ASRE was facing a bad downside? I don't see that. Actually, not to my knowledge. Did you, like, maybe on Twitter? The Fozman. Hello, FNGR looking good. Yes, man. Yes, we're so stoked, dude. FNGR has been pushing this, the upside. Kenny, what? Sorry, brother. What were you saying? Oh, that I taught them a lesson. That's what you said. I'm sorry. Well, yeah, I guess so, right? But that was never my intention, man. My real intention here was just for us. I really just wanted to signal us, like the Arca Bulls family. I just wanted to point it out. Like, hey guys, there could be a pullback here, you know, watch your gains. We're talking about freaking writing since 56 cents, right? All these people thinking I'm bashing the asset. I'm like, no, guys, I'm just pretend I wasn't here. Okay, I'm talking to the Arca Bulls family here. Oh, no, somebody was asking me if they should get rid of their position and then wait for a pullback. So I said that it really depends on the cost basis, right? So like in my case, I have one position that is up like 50%, but that's also a very small position, right? So I don't care losing the over $200 gain. Like I'm on the actual position that I have in Fidelity. Every percent up gets me like $150, right? So that's really where I'm more focused. So, and the person replied with saying, you know what, I may actually just hang out for now and see, right? So, and this is where I started pointing out this massive like bullish signal here. This is a buy formation on ASRE, bullish engulfing with a huge hammer candle on a bi-monthly, 2 days and 5 hours to close. Oh man, that is absolute power, man. And I can't wait to see what happens upon that closure. That's going to be interesting times there for sure. Wow, I don't know. This was my entire GTII. Here we go. COSM sitting at 124. Okay, cool. We're getting a little recovery here on FNGR at 529. Let me see. I haven't even seen Veri. Right, Veri is just super slow here, man. Validating this. I like that we have at least a daily closure upside of the support. Okay, but I don't want any candles piercing it. We need a clean daily candle upside of this 102 area, or what is it? Yeah, 102. We need a clean candle upside closure, and then we have to combat the freaking SMA 50. Ugh. There's still some things to evaluate here. Okay, so Double X saying, okay, it surprised me. ASRE could only get hurt by unbelievable criminality. Yeah, and you know what? ASRE is actually not even one of those like super popular plays. It has the you know, that common feature of the Kramer's short position on there, right? that the commonality between FNGR, GTII, and ASRE, of course, all in different intervals, different times, not current short sellers. I get it. Prime Broker was the one for GTII, I think. I forgot what it was actually, but yeah. So, but it's not like a meme stock, you know. So that's currently what I'm looking at, right? So yeah, we've been looking at GNS here a couple times. Let me see if I can pull up my other. What the hell are those? I don't even remember those. Is it GNS? Yeah. Okay. So what I was saying here is that I said an 8 to 12 hour candle minimum closure upside of the 171. Okay, notice here, 7 hours and 58 minutes. We just started it. This is the official confirmation time. Okay, if we are able to close upside of 171 with this 8 hour to maybe 1 12-hour candle iteration, then that would be enough confirmation here to suggest a support bottom before a continuation to the upside. But we just printed an 8-hour bearish engulfing. That is absolutely bearish, and we should be a little bit worried. So, but yeah, like I said, it is very conditional. Let's see if we can close that candle upside of the 171. In these, yeah, this is an inflection zone right now. Okay, so if there is going to be respect to this, we're going to find out. But this is how real trading happens, team. Upon confirmation, we gain entry. So let's just make sure that we can validate a closure of this 8-hour to 12-hour candle iteration upside of the 171 to 176 area, but particularly the 171 at the 4.618. Okay, get that closure there on the 8 to 12 hour. That would be enough confirmation for me, but still, we have to still practice risk management here, okay? Because we are at an inflection point. I know I find the best entries there, but it is very important as an aggressive trader to have your risk management at play. Very nice bounce though, right? So we're getting that bounce from 167 to currently 179, 180. So let's see if the bulls can keep this up. If we are able to keep it up, then let's see. Oof. There is an immediate resistance here on the EMA 21 at 180. Let's see if we can pierce that, convert it into support, and then move onwards. But you know how this goes. I'm seeing something here too. Look at this. There's a massive, what is it? Alt shift, I think. Control shift or shift. Yeah. Oh, nice. That's cool. All right. So this area here. 201 to about 174. Is it though? No, that would be yeah, 202. Yeah, 202 to 174. That is an imbalance in price, right, between these two wicks. That's a fair value gap, and that's likely why we're facing this support right now. So what this is telling me now is that there is a chance here that price action can lead all the way up to maybe 201 and then resist from there. Maybe come down, okay? Because this is feeling like bears want to take over here, okay? So we have to just make sure that we can, first of all, yes, combat the 171 target with an 8-hour to 12-hour closure, and then make sure that we can close another 8-hour to 12-hour closure upside of the 201 area. I mean, high conditions here, okay? Yes, Candace Morrison, that was the Alpine Brokers. That's what I meant. But at one point, the Kramers were short GTII, right? COSM been consolidating recently. Is it ready to move soon? the consolidation that we're facing here, it is indicative of a potential reversal. And seeing the fact that we do have this massive volatility with all of this, oversold percentile on momentum, it is set technically to make an upside here. But I will have to say, thank you, by the way, I have to send them my damn bill. I will have to say that if they don't release some type of fundamental catalyst, then the day traders are essentially going to stay away from this asset, and then this will probably just consolidate within this range, for some more time. So, which now makes me feel that COSM may be entering some type of quiet period. But if it is a quiet period, why? And what are they planning? Remember, I'm not a fundamentals trader. I am a data-driven trader, but I can also speculate on some fundamental metrics. So that's kind of what I'm looking at here for COSM for now. But I must admit that maintaining 124 despite the proposal for another reverse split is quite impressive. 3788 on ASRE, FNGR at 531. Still maintaining that high, and we are now in the quiet period. It is lunchtime in New York right now. Let's see what PIRS did during our time here. I think I had, where did I have it? I may just have to load a new iteration here. It's all good. Oh, was it actually in one of my other... Let's see. Okay, so let's put this up real quick. Oh man, it reached it. Okay, we were talking about this. Let me see. Did it? Yeah, okay, good. Sebastian, are you here, bro? Yes, Welby. Oh yeah. I mean, for me, right? I'm still very bullish. ASRE. Bro, what did I say? Where did I say here for PIRS? Did I tell you that we were going to come back and support this area here, 3468 to 3690, before a bounce to the upside? Is that what I said? Or has it really been 2 hours since I streamed and we actually touched the resistance that I mentioned at this one here? I remember extending it, the 3938 to 3969, temporary resistance before a pullback. I totally forgot what I mentioned to you, and I just want to make sure that it is that. No idea, I forgot. LOL. You expected plus 41%, plus 41 cents today though. Oh, okay. All right. So yeah, this would then yes, this is entry. So 3468 to 3690 would be the long zone, and I am expecting this to actually push onwards and upwards. Yeah, right. The 30-minute time frame was giving us the short-term downside, which is why we were able to determine this as a floor. 3468 to 3690. Then, upon that confirmation, then we would continue to the upside here because the 3-hour and 4-hour have the upside pivots. We also have diminishing bear pressure. Temporary resistance literally now. Right as that happened because of the 4-hour RSI. So I think it's consolidation here for now, but overall bullish and overall getting ready to make a continuation to the upside. Not only that, is that it's also an ascending triangle breakout. The topside target to be faced here would be 41.48 to 43.17. Thanks, Sebastian. Appreciate you, bro. So that's currently, that's currently what I'm seeing there. 35.55 PIRS, not bad. 530 FNGR, I can't believe that, team. That's very cool. What an incredible run thus far, man. I really was It's like, you know, you get. This is interesting in trading because what was his name? This author. He let me see. I'll tell you. The book. You know what? I haven't posted this because I haven't read it. I'm currently reading Sun Tzu's The Art of War, as I'm reading it for strategy, right? So now, and my next book that I'm going to read is actually the Tom Hugard's Best Loser Wins. So that's another strategy type of book, right? J.K. Rowling, dude. Dude, yeah, man. Frank B gave me such an interesting story behind that, man. He told me that he actually owned the domain HarryPotter.com in the late 90s. After he read the books before the movies came out, and he was like, "Oh my God, like this is gonna be something big." So the .com era came up, and he just started buying. He bought that domain. He sold it for good money, but he could have sold it for a lot better money, dude. GNS at 159, dude. Yeah, pushing that downside, man. 153 to 150 on this support. Let me see my next one. I think I may have to stick to this support here. 143 to 154. So that already shows that the 171 was not the good closure. Remember that this had a 12 or an 8-hour bearish engulfing print, and it's currently being realized. So yeah, I'm looking at this potential support 143 to 154. Be careful, team, please. I guess I can. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna point this out. The most dangerous thing about this is that we broke out of this triangle without ever testing the support. And look at where the EMA 55 is. So, man, I'm just gonna say, God forbid that it does reach the confluence between this EMA 55 sitting at 113 and the NOT 618 sitting at 113 and the support sitting at 113. Damn. I hope that's not the case, but, you know, we have to prepare for things like this. Sebastian, get out of GNS. Head over to FNGR, dude. Oh, my goodness. Man, imagine we do hit those topside targets, bro. That would be absolutely bullish for FNGR. It would literally flash everything. Damn, 532. This is not letting go. My goodness. Bro. This is very, very cool. Man, I love it, man. This is good stuff, team. What did Kevin Broiler say over on Twitter? Daniel Clover. No, what? Borders. Let's see. Has he posted it? Off Creek Gorilla, are you still in here? Let's see if he's posted anything so far. Oh, he did? I don't know, dude. I feel like he may be the real one. Right? He replied to me yesterday. He posted something about 4 hours ago. But nothing in relevance to FNGR. Oh man, okay. Yeah, I guess I'm not seeing anything right now. Let me see. GNS you bought at 230. Okay, well, you know, we have to keep in mind here this, okay? We just started this 8-hour candle. We wicked way below this, okay? So that it makes me feel now that we want to touch 143 to 154. But I will say it like this too. If we maintain ourselves upside of the 154 target for a minimum 8-hour candle, then that would be confirmation of support before a continuation to the upside. Not to recover all the way to 248, but to recover some of the price action, particularly back to maybe the space between 181 and 201. Yeah, GNS can bounce. There's a lot of sentiment here. A lot of people feel like it's not over. Remember, in 2 days we also have that the dividend thing, right? What I'm mostly afraid of is what I said earlier. Is just that if we ended up just getting this, if we pre-priced the entirety of that dividend. I know it's coming in 2 days. I'm just the share count is triggered, right? So I'm wondering if it pre-priced that, and now the next actual catalyst would be the finalization of the count. Oh, did you notice? Did you guys notice this? Oh, that's awesome. Hold on, check this out, team. Let me get the music down. I want to make sure to listen to this. So let's put the music out and bring this screen up. Portrait screen. Right, and it looks like there's something.
Zero carbon focus.
Here's for Terra Wolf.
I believe in Bitcoin. Bitcoin is good. Bitcoin's important. It's not going away. The regulators even like it. I mean, they don't like a lot of stuff, but they like Bitcoin. And I think we're the best in the space at mining, and mining is a leveraged play on Bitcoin if you're an investor. So I think that if I'm going to be in this space, because I really believe in Bitcoin, I want to do it right, which means low costs, zero carbon focus, vertical integration with the best team on the planet, then I want to own the stock of that company. And I certainly want to continue to lead by example. If I can't lead by example, I have no business being in this business. So that's our focus, and that was what the recent purchase was about. Listen, I believe in Bitcoin. Bitcoin is good. Bitcoin's important. It's not going away. The regulators even like it. I mean, they don't like a lot of stuff, but they like Bitcoin. And I think we're the best in the space at mining, and mining is a leveraged play on Bitcoin if you're an investor. So I think that if I'm going to be in this space, because I really believe in Bitcoin, I want to do it right, which means low costs, zero carbon focus, vertical integration with the best team on the planet, then I want to own the stock of that company. And I certainly want to continue to lead by example. If I can't lead by example, I have no business being in this business. So that's our focus, and that was what the recent purchase was about. Listen.
Nice. Yeah, so Terra Wolf just posted that about under an hour ago. Man, okay, so yeah, they're pretty much confirming that purchase. Jeez, okay, definitely ripping. Very nice price action coming out of that. I love it. GGHI at 96 cents. Is that another one? You feel that Wolf is much better than Hut? Oh, dude, I know. Actually, Lauren, Sebastian has been, dude, this guy has been long Wolf for a long time. We've been looking at this for months. I mean, I'm really talking about maybe the better part of 6 to 8 months around there, just charting Wolf up and down. That's incredible, dude. How many mining companies? I do have to say that Wolf did face some serious turbulence, though, during our time of charting this. Lots of, there were some weird catalysts along the way. But yeah, I'm still going to stick to my thesis here, right? I know that we're facing this 2-spot 618 236 resistance zone, but I do see a high potential here of hitting that 248 to 256 resistance on Wolf in the coming day. I don't know that it can hit it today, but you know, if we do get enough thrust from Bitcoin overnight, then Wolf will likely gap up tomorrow and start facing these upside resistances. So I'm liking it, man. Tough questions for Arca. When do you think is most suitable to get out of the September calls with time? That is really, I really mean that. You're talking about the September calls for FNGR or which ones? Good chance they are all tied to the Bitcoin chart. Yeah, absolutely. They're all going to be running in sympathy to BTC. And if you want like an actual price read on BTC, I would maybe stay away from spot price action unless you're in the weekend trading, right? But I would look at the BTC futures contracts instead. On which one, Lauren? Yes. Okay, so on FNGR. Remember earlier I was saying that I feel like we're kind of topping here at 535. I don't know if that's the case because the volatility is increasing incredibly on these contracts right now. FNGR sitting at 535. And my options contract now is I'm 37% up. Let me see the other positions here. Oh, you were talking about the BTC miners, gotcha. Yeah, so was I. I was saying that that they would be running in sympathy. Let's see. Man. I'm wondering if we can like roll over right now. But that is just we're gonna miss out on so much volatility like that. And that would really suck if we missed out all that volatility if this thing just, you know, decides to continue further and further up. We're still in August right now. August has 31 days. Maybe we should revisit this topic maybe we should revisit this topic on Thursday. So Lauren saying I'm trying to trade more on a macro and micro level, like checking what sector is up and trading a stock in that sector. Oh, dude, I totally hear that. Like right now, semiconductors are up, right? It looks like the quantum sector is up. Very much up. QBTS 11.36% up on the day. I guess if you could afford that, right? If you could afford trading mid-cap semiconductors as shares, that's awesome. But I personally would have to stick to options. It's a little too inflated for me there. But the quantum sector is pretty nice. Look at this. QBTS is freaking running. Let's see. Man, and also what's in play right now too are the inverse plays. Like the SQQQ and all that. Oh my goodness, man. Yeah, this is crazy, man. I think that we should. I really do think that we should touch bases within the options contract options for us on the 31st, right, and see where price action is sitting. I mean, let's just put it like this. If we go up to $6, I really, and go up to $6 fast, I really don't think any of these contracts are going to be in the red anymore. And if that's the case, when is the next major, guys, do you know when the next major expiry for options contracts is? Let me see. Hold on. Let's see. I guess it is that, right? The next major expiry would be September 15th. Wow. Got it, Ian. Gotcha, my brother. Now, and now the next thing to know is I always forget my dates. When is the next triple witching? Let's see. That's going to be happening in December. Yeah, the next one is December 15th. So now that makes me curious over the options contracts there. Let me see. Let's pull up the options contracts for FNGR. Okay, so there's actually call options for an expiry of the 17th of November. Following that is all the way to February. That's interesting. Why would they do that? October 20th, November 15th for FNGR. I'm seeing on November 17th for FNGR. And I don't see any Octobers here on Webull. You know what? Let me try to log in here to yeah, I really should bring up my I really should start putting together this thing on the Mumu for their options read. So let's see. Yeah, I want to look at the options for a potential expiry in November 17th and October 20th. September 15th, 550 calls and puts have 0 interest. Why? Because it's probably a trap. The market makers will throw out some contracts out there that will not be. Yeah, you don't want to get something that has 0 interest. Never get anything that has no interest. The interest in options contracts, just to put it into the most simple form I can, it just means how many people are interested in it. Like what's the sentiment behind it? 526 on FNGR. Let's see. Hold on just a sec, team. Come on. Whoa, volatility coming in. 42.8% up on my options contracts, ticker symbol FNGR. I am probably just going to get rid of them now. These are my new contracts. Yeah, it's still highly volatile now. Let me see. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, I'm gonna just take a day trade on those contracts. I need a hedge against my positions. I really want to make sure to close gains while I have them, and really just try to bring back to the other losers. GNS at 153. Damn, dude. Oof. I mean, that 8-hour bullish, bearish engulfing, man. Okay, 154. Remember, the bottom side of the range here is 143. So let's see if we can maintain the same situation here. Okay, team, let's see if we can maintain an 8-hour candle upside of 143. But very, very bearish signal here. Jeez, that really does suck. And we were also noticing a heavy amount of manipulation here on the immediate short term. Let me get rid of the moving averages, and then pull up. I think it was in the 5-minute time frame. Let's pull up composure. Or was it the 3-minute? Yeah. Yeah, it's been manipulated 3 times today, and after those 3 times, we just have capitulations. And this is on the 3-minute time frame at least. This is the first read of Actually, there was 2 here. There was 1 here with a drop. Yeah, it looks like it's either getting manipulated right at the bottom side of ranges and at the top side of the range. Just like here, at the top side of the range, just to push the price action down. And here's the bottom of the range here, just to push the price action up. Like, this thing is getting mangled around by manipulation too. 3-minute blood diamond here that suggests a sell-off. Jeez, let's see some shorter time frames. Okay, nothing on the buy minute. Let's see the minute. Yeah, the minute candle also had a manipulation read here. Let's see. Nothing there and nothing there. Okay. Yeah, so I guess, yeah, everything that we were noticing here was within those very immediate short, micro. Oh, look at this. 4-minute candles. This was literally within like 10 minutes ago. We just got a manipulation read. Yeah, so short-term upside followed by a sell-off. That could be the next step. Yeah, seriously. Dude, you'd be surprised where they hide stupid things like this. 4 minutes? But you can literally create any interval here. Look at that. The short upside with then a sell-off. Let's see if it happens. Like, I know an old school trader actually, and he uses the 150-day simple moving average. 150-day. Really? I know that Thinkorswim introduces some very, very weird time frames too. Well, it's a little shorter than a 200-day. I guess a 150-day would be a really exponential 200-day. Manipulation too quick to do that for real. I can't believe we're getting the manipulation read this far. Oh my goodness, man. Would this start? I mean, we're laddering down, right? So I'm not sure if these are official ladders now. He must be doing some really long plays. Yeah, dude, he's probably like 65 years old. So, and he also uses it against the MACD on hourly time frame futures trading. Why manipulation? Are they scared? Dude. I mean, yeah. It's like everybody is so bullish on this for like their fundamental reason, but they're not. They're interested in the instant up run, and then you're just gonna leave the company high and dry, and nobody's gonna give a crap about it ever again. Right? So 0 shares to borrow. Could it be the algo filling the gap? I have reason to believe that could be valid, right? But I don't know if you noticed yesterday. Look, I'm gonna show you something from yesterday that did kind of put some. It did put some thoughts into my head. I have to admit. Let me go to my profile in X or Twitter. Let's see. ARDX at 428. I forgot what my support was to come back and get long wear. Okay, yeah, this right here, team. Let me go ahead and show you this post. This is essentially, I got really upset when I read this yesterday. So I posted it yesterday, and yet I'm told that there are no more shares to short. I will never trust that from anyone. Impressive run from GNS. Watch your gains. Never give back to the markets what you've already gained. Look at this. GNS had 60, what was it again? 62.6% marked short yesterday. So I mean that's massive, right? So oh man. So just to show like they're shorting somehow, right? So, and I think that they're shorting on the shares that are coming in and out based on take profits and stop losses. Most AMC holders still waiting on the settlement cash for the odd lots. Jeez, is that true? That's very dangerous to hold there, man. It's very dangerous to hold. Let me see what ARDX is saying, right? So this was the, oh, there we go. Right, so this was what we were, remember team, this is literally playing out exactly the way we said it. Okay, resistance from 445 to 452. We ended up touching the 445 dead on the money. Now we said it would pull back from that resistance and this would be our entry. But remember that this is conditional. We have to come back down and validate 422 and maintain, I would say, a 4-hour to maybe an 8-hour closure upside of 422 as confirmation before getting long, and then you would consider entry. Okay, very conditional type of trading here. This is range trading, okay? Lauren Wood, I'm still waiting for my cash from my odd lot for Ape. Wow. Who's the damn broker? That sucks. Why would they hold that from you? Is it because it really is taking a lot of time for processing or what? Where's FNGR, by the way? Let me see. FNGR at 525. Damn it. Hold on just a sec, team. Okay. Nice. All right. I'm out with a 35% gain on my options contracts for FNGR. I'm going to compound. I'm waiting for it. It's all good. All goody. I'm very close. I do have to say, though, I am very close to hitting my stop loss on the shares. I have a wide stop set at 5.85%, at minus 5.85%, and I'm sitting at minus 5.6. I might get stopped. And I don't care, because that's just going to present a better entry. It's okay. I did get my settlement shares, but let's see, but none of the cash for the odd lots. Wow, okay. GNS reversal from 151. So, Welby, I'm not sure if you're remembering what I was saying here with in regards to GNS, but I want there to be a closure. Okay, so if it's going to choose the 3-spot 618 at 154, then yeah, we would need to close an 8-hour minimum candle here, meaning that we would need one more closure upside of the 154, and then we would consider some type of long entry. If it is that we're going to re-enter the asset, right? So by that time, sure, we could be at 176, but we could also be back down to 154. So it's dependent on confirmation. You don't have to trade like I do. Remember, okay? I'm really we as day traders or swing traders, we wait for confirmations of support zones in order for us to determine whether that support is strong enough to maintain and also strong enough to have us bounce from, right? So confirmations are 100% something required for trading short term. So in my personal strategy, it's in essence here just waiting for an 8-hour closure, since I've been charting this on the 8-hour. Right? And it's looking okay. I just want to make sure that we can get that. But please remember, the price, don't be fooled by the price action right now. We have an inflection zone, yes, located at 171 to 176. We also have the SMA 10 located at 164. We have your EMA 7 located right at 169 and your EMA 21 at 177. So we have a lot of resistance going against the price action right now. Patience is really the name of the game after this type of parabolic run, right? So when I was saying at wherever we were before that upside, right, the bear thesis video, I really meant when I said, that this is not the place for entry, right? It's not. And despite the fact that it did continue a move of 35 to maybe even 54% the next day, it's not my job to feel that I missed out in gains. It's my job to understand that I will not risk a play based on froth, based on psychological price movement. We don't want that. We want to make sure that we can validate based on technical statistics, geometrics, and whatever else. Right, but please remember too that GNS is still in play. 2 days from now, that digital dividend will be announced, and then we will see what the price action will do. But something is telling me that there may actually be still some upside to consider here. You know what I'm saying, team? It's trying to combat that SMA 10. Careful, that 171 is the inflection zone, highly likely to find a resistance from that area there. Let's see. Yeah, I really, you know what somebody was saying, let's get to that 550 to confirm breakout on FNGR. Currently sitting at 523. I'm very happy I just got rid of those call contracts as I just pocketed a good 35% run. I called it a day trade, but I actually did pick them up around 2 days ago. 2 trading days ago, meaning I think it was Friday. Let's see. Damn. Yeah, and for ARDX in the position here that we're looking for, in respects to that play, what I'm mostly interested in is you know what? Yes, it is this range, 422 to 426, so it almost doesn't make a difference. So whatever point here we get to close a minimum 4-hour candle, ideally an 8-hour. That would be enough confirmation for me, enough to call it a potential, upside continuation. here, I didn't see this, but it also has a bearish engulfing here on the buy hourly, and it's a buy formation, shooting star into bearish engulfing. Let me see the 3 hour. The 4 hour would be ideal for us to actually not close at 421. This is getting more complex. Okay, a downside wave is starting here. Careful, there actually may be some further downside here. I am expecting ARDX to touch. I can say almost with certainty that we will touch the area of 422, but now I'm noticing that the 6 hour time frame does have a fair value gap. So I have to give you one more zone. I didn't notice this the other day. So let's just go ahead and keep this in mind, okay? So this is the next zone where we can actually focus in on too. And seeing that there is this gnarly space here between the 6 hour RSI signal and the SMA 14, and the SMA 14 landing in the gravitational zone of the bull weakness percentile, that can actually serve as a pretty nice bounce with dual support for an upside continuation here. Okay, so now this is another range added. Okay, 417 to 420. Let's keep it in mind because it could present a nice opportunity. Yeah, it's a bearish engulfing, but it's just the buy hourly, right? They're not the biggest. Bearish engulfing candles are they are very popular. So, engulfing candles in general. Especially when you have confirmation of overbought percentile with downside pivots on momentum, it's enough. It's enough to validate a continuation to the downside. The gap it's an imbalance. It's not an actual gap. Let me show you. It's the Smart Money Concepts ICT. That would be the fair value gap or imbalance between two candles, right? So this wick low here to the wick high here with a green candle or a red candle in between, that imbalance is that fair value gap or the fair value area. And it's Smart Money Concepts that usually work on the very, very short term time frame, like 3 minute, 5 minute candles. But I've noticed that these imbalances also work in traditional equities, not just futures or forex, and it works efficiently on higher time frames in equities too. What is the ERL? Oh, the ticker? GNS bounced to 167. Let's see where that's currently sitting. Right, okay. So that's moving up to the potential resistance of 171. So those gaps pretty good at being yes, and resistances. And usually if you're going towards the downside, the top side of the gap would be the better part to use, and then as you're going upward, then the bottom side of that fair value would be the best resistance. So inversed. So I guess they're good to keep in mind and see if they meet geometrically or if they meet with your discretionary support zones based on your own drawings. So if it does kind of fit within that, even better, right? So then it shares, then there's confluent targets. Let me go ahead and say goodbye to the little lady, team. Hold on just a quick moment, and I will be right back. Watch this GNS resistance at 171. Hold on just a sec, team. I'm back. I'm back. Let's see. Yeah, team. This is speaking of the 171 resistance, that's that EMA 7 on an 8-hour, right? So, I mean, it's still there's still an eternity away to close this damn 8-hour candle. Welcome back, says Jubilee John. Man, it would be really cool if we can actually close this hammer candle here on an 8-hour, right? So that would be awesome. When you do, if you use reversal candles like this, right? Let me give you a tip. If you use reversal candles like this hammer after a downtrend, the confirmation candle for an upside continuation would be the following candle on a closing basis. So if you're looking at it in an 8-hour, then yeah, close the bullish hammer and then wait for the next candle to close bullish too, right? And then your entry would happen on a pullback on the third candle. So those confirmations are really, they kind of take some time to validate after, I mean, especially within the higher term time frames, right? So that's essentially what I'm looking at here. So finger pulling back. I already took my profits on my options contracts. So yeah, that's what I was saying, team, that if remember earlier I was saying that if we get that high of 538 when we were suggesting a top side of 542, that's fair. That's absolutely fair. And I just have to reevaluate why I was 4 cents short or 4 cents conservative. Right, but what I mentioned here was the resistance from this zone here, and then we would essentially come back down to validate the mean band, which is absolutely confluent to the newly converted resistance into support of the triangle's top, right? So this, the hypotenuse. So this could be that validation before a continuation to the upside. And I did say earlier, I think earlier in the morning, right? I said if we get, back down to around 504, that's what would be, ideal here for a continuation. It is looking prime for a big run. I am definitely with you on that one. GME. Let's see what Jimmy is saying. Oh, let me also identify where I was looking at this formation. You're not going to believe this, man, but that may be the resistance grab. Top of the range here, I'm giving it to 1886. 1886 to maybe 1925. 1886 to 1925. Hold on. Damn, there could be the better part of another 5.5% pump to the upside here. That would, I mean, this is getting to a bull trappy area. Oh, dude, yeah, it's getting to a very. This is breaking down from an ascending channel. Ascending channels are not good. And also we have test 1, 2, and 3 of the resistance. Of course, that's the capitulation after the golden rule of 3. Breakout or breakdown, then upside to validate resistance here, create a liquidity trap, and then essentially continue downwards here. So what I'm looking at here, I hope, man, you know what? It's not. I don't care about these plays. That's not my deal. Oh, look at this. 3-day time frame RSI showing that resistance too. I mean, this is critically oversold though, right? So, damn, dude. Okay, so if this really plays out the way I hope it doesn't, then the GME holders may be in for a serious capitulation here, dude. You can take that psychological price objective, total width of the ascending channel, and then you put it to the breakout candle, which would be this one here. My goodness in heaven, that is that is so confluent. Look at this. 1199. Bam. All this. Holy God, that sucks. I hope that's not the case, right? Because I am reading bullish signals everywhere. Let's see. Oh my goodness. I think we're hitting around 9 on GME. I'm hoping I can buy it up there after FNGR. Damn, imagine $9 GME would be so damn bullish. Your support bottom for what you're talking about is actually 965 to I'll give it to you. Let me see. That's kind of a range. I would do 1004 to 965. And the absolute invalidation would be on a I'm talking about perfectly. Absolute invalidation would be indicative of this target here, 850. That really sucks, man. It's like retail can't freaking win one, man. And I know the GME holders have been holding forever. Look at this. 866 at the 3 spot 618. 1199 is my support. 2 spot 618 at 1195. We're currently sitting at the support. We opened our current 3-day candle at 1650 at the 1 spot 618. Resisting currently at the 1 spot 272. Damn, dude. Yeah, it could. It could, Lauren. If it does, I am thinking that if it reclaims the resistance, that means that we now would need a 3-day closure minimum, upside of 1880, and then that would essentially confirm a continuation to the upside, and that upside could be pretty violent. 2126 to around 2225 would be the next area of resistance if we did meet that very, very, very tight condition. But there is an absolute inflection point sitting right at this 2196. Several areas here confluent, and I do see this as a major area of resistance. And I mean, if we do break it, it would be highly probable that we did reach that, right? So that top side there, this top side here, this top side here. And this is also a perfect little touch at the bottom side of the support. I mean, this one was okay here too, right? But I was more looking for the ones that were perfectly grabbed. And this candle here facing a perfect resistance at that same support from this here. Yeah, it's very conditional. Okay, so keep it in mind. I still see an upside, right? I still see an upside happening here. But it's just I'm a little freaked out over the RSI here on the 3-day. That is a very, very strong resistance because it's in the gravitational zone, right? So it would be resistance on resistance, gravitational versus the moving average. So that would be gravitational with technical and psychological. And I guess within formation theory too. Or formation analysis. Yeah, all of these charts are showing bullish. That's why I was talking about. That's why I was saying that if this starts to run inside of the area of about 1925, which is literally a whole point away from here, which honestly, that would be a great scalp for options, long call options, right? So I'm saying that that could be setting a bull trap because of all of the upside. So it's like a fake out. You know what I mean? Everything is showing the upside except that it doesn't meet it. And I would really focus on your discretion within this. And I'm saying that because I'm really protective because I've been hit a lot. Right? So it's kind of like a beaten down dog. He's always going to be afraid of you, right? So I am fearful when I should be fearful, which is literally the Loser's Mentality book by Tom Hogarth, right? That I was talking to you about. So I try to be fearful when I'm fearful, and I'm definitely hopeful when I'm hopeful, meaning that if I'm in sync with the markets running to the upside and I'm long with that upside, that means that I am synced with the market's movement, meaning that I step on the gas then. But if I'm practicing the loser's mentality, then that would mean that on a downside, I would actually have to be fearful and not hit the gas there, which is usually a kind of a normal thing for the beginner trader to do, is that you enter and then the price action falls down, and then you start kind of accumulating more and more shares and averaging down. If it wasn't in your strategy, and absolutely know that bottom side scale in process was already part of it, then that's actually not when to be hopeful, because you're hopeful that the price action is going to go back up after a huge downside, similar to like what's happening to like GNS, right? Here we have the most amount of hope right now within a lot of longs, right? But your hope shouldn't be here. Your fear should be here. Your hopeful should be while this is happening. So that very essence in trading is so difficult to get over and to master. Psychology within trading team is absolutely important. We should practice it, we should read about it, and we should always keep it in mind. FNGR, where's the catching support? Yeah, so we were speaking of this 504. I would say about 504. A lot of people have the opposite mentality and end up bag holding. Yes, that's why, dude. And I really hate to see that. I don't want to see that, man. I don't want to see retail have to hold, right? So, and it's not that I'm presenting an inverse narrative. It's not that I'm a basher. It's that I'm a believer in keeping your gains, you know. So, and also we're not in the bull market cycle to where we can afford to just hold a position and then just, you know, because we're in a bull market. Tomorrow is going to be a green day anyway. So if we're out of the money right now, 15%, we're probably going to be 15% in the money by tomorrow. Those days are currently at a pause. The markets will correct. The markets will start. You know, they mean reverted. We're potentially at a transitionary point, or a transitory point, I guess, within the prices, within price. And, you know, maybe come next year, we can potentially see a short-term bull run and then really feel what that feels like again, to just hold an asset based on the fundamental criteria behind it, right? And then it'll just go up and up and up and up, and then you'll just sell whenever you feel like it, right? But as long as we're not within that market condition, we can't afford to hodl or to hodl or whatever, however you say that, right? So yeah, FNGR, I think 504 could be that bottom side. It might have already even hit it. So let me remember what time frame this is. This is the 12-hour time frame, right? So okay, no, we haven't. Oh, actually, 485 happened. Well, that was technically at 6:30 in the morning. No, so yeah, I think 504, which is really interesting here. The Gaussian band on a 15-minute at 502. I'm gonna start observing the Gaussian bands. I don't like to use these under an 8-hour though. I'm telling you, I have found better use in the upper time frames. But it's really curious that this is confluent with the EMA 55 and with the 504 range that we have on the larger time frame. Right over here. So let's see. Algo switch incoming. I'm thinking so. That's another 25 minutes, or within the next 20 minutes. And Welby, that would be. What sucks is that when the algos start switching right around that time, you will see whatever was pumping to the upside come down, and whatever was dropping come up. But very nice signal coming in here from the FNGR 8-hour chart. Silver cross about to happen. They're already touching, right? They're already kind of merged together, and it is on an upside pivot. So in essence, this could be a pretty bullish signal. So if I were to, man, this is a little far. It's a little far for me. I don't think that this would be the case. But if there is a range to observe between the 504 target that I just talked about, then in all essence, we have to use the tweezer bottoms down there as a major area of support. 482 to 504 with a potential bounce from the EMA 21 crossing upside of the EMA 55, making a silver cross and bullish cross. GNS to the upside for an algo switcheroo. I think that's in the cards. Okay, I do think that's in the cards, but I wouldn't trust it all the way because of the reversion that it's facing right now. It's GNS is facing a mean reversion, and it is let me see where. Look at that. So it did face a mean reversion directly to the price here on the 4-hour reversion variant. This is my script, right? So we did get that bounce from there. So on the 4-hour, but let me see the 8-hour. See, the 8-hour is suggesting a 136. This is where the closures start to matter. Closing upside of the 154, not 153. So closing upside of the 154 with an 8-hour candle. I mean, clean cut. It has to be clean, not with a candle inside. It would have to be the candle outside of the 154 or at 154. Super conditional times here, right? So it's just I have to if you don't follow your rules, if you don't set them, then you know it's that could destroy you. FNGR at 510. Let's see. FNGR 513. So facing a bottom side, let's see, a 508. Again, 4 cents short. This one was also 4 cents short. That was a high of 538 when we were talking about a 542. Get out of here, man. Come on. Actually do it. I'm feeling like 504 to 482 is the space, right? So I hope not 482, but I can tell you that I'm going to load up there. Double X saying props on GPS, Arca. You are not bad reading the charts and teaching the follows. Look at GPS. I don't remember what I said. Let me see. It wasn't this one. Let me see this one here. Damn it. Where? Damn it. These are two. Are they two different ones or no? Let me see if I can just load it up like this. Batter, what's up? Say hola muchachos. Do you give trade ideas on live, Arc? As soon as I finish ASRE and FNGR, I'm going back to the Arca scans videos. I would FNGR at 499. Wow. That's where I would call out the next day's plays. And I think if I'm correct, I think the community was saying that I had a 85 to 90% hit rate within the stocks that I was calling upside or downside on, based on scanner criteria. So I would scan the markets, look for the potential play for the next day that's not a meme stock, and then it would, TTOO is one of those. Right, sorry. So we were going to look at yeah, man. Yeah, we're going to get back to it for sure. Where was I was supposed to go to? GPS. Yeah, it was supposed to go to GPS, right? So I don't remember what I said it was going to do. And do I have it on? Let me see the master layout 1 now. I'm like just stacking GPS right here. Oh, here it is. Okay, let's see. Yeah, this is definitely the chart. Okay, so we were basing this because of the daily time frame showing so much thrust. 30-minute time frame still suggesting an upside. Very nice price. Look at this, very balanced. Bi-hourly time frame is still in all essence upside for the most part. What the heck just happened? Oh my goodness. Yeah, for the most part, we're still showing some upside, but it looks like it wants to correct a little bit right here. Man, the MACD is just... I think, yeah, man. Did I say earlier that I have to stick to my guns here? 1127 to 1092. The bounce to the upside that we're getting here and the retracement that we're getting is because of breaking out of this top side here. So 1103 is a critical support. Welby, that was the support that I just talked about, man. That was yeah, 482 to 504. We're currently sitting at 501. I think it's a breakout play. We have to make sure to, you know, I loaded up the contracts down here, sold them up here, come back down into validations around here, and then get long again, and then ride it, right? So I'm really trying to spot on since the first day I brought it up before earnings. Dude, thank you, man. I'm so happy. I'm so happy about that, dude. There's no way I'm gonna pride myself into saying I have like a perfect score, right? I don't. I have a good hit rate, but I really wish that I also have a good hit rate for you guys too. So Batter saying I'm waiting for that 482. Place that 483 just in case it doesn't fill. Right, and it really, let me see the bottom side of these. Yeah, the OHLC right up here, the open, high, low, close. 482 on this candle and this one too. Absolute tweezer bottom there. So, yeah, maybe so, right? And if there is, I guess, a wick down, then it would be the imbalance down to the high of this wick at 473. But I have a high conviction here for that 482, especially since we do have that that silver cross happening. So I mean, essentially, this is gonna kind of speed up the process here into getting a silver cross in the earlier time frame. I gotta get the guy pretty soon. The guy. Little guy is up. He's over there like, Daddy. Let's see. TSLA has been grinding nicely. Check it out, fam. Are you talking about Tesla? Tesla. Man, it had no choice but to get this thing, right? I gotta still put together the bear thesis for Netflix. Let's see. Ooh, FNGR just bounced from 504. Did I have it in? Oh no, these are my inverse plays. And right, let me do it here. So TSLA, oh TSHA. Wow. Freaking massive little cup here. Massive little cup, says the guy. This, in a psychological perspective, still has more upside to go. And the resistance range 364 to 392. Silver cross on the daily. Hold on. 21 over the 55. And let's see. Nice. Okay, golden cross on the daily is getting closer. Let's see the 8 hour. 8 hour golden cross happened. 12 hour golden cross has happened, and the daily is next. It's getting close. Okay, so yeah, I do have some. I think that this could actually make its way up here. Let me see. Oh yeah, yeah. Let me see the 30 minutes. 30-minute pulling back, and I think that this could be to the exponentials. Let me display them real quick. And then here, yeah, I'm thinking that it could be right around this area here. So this would be your EMA 9, right? And then this is your EMA 7. Let me just... the space between 295 and 301 could be the support before a continuation to the upside. So that's loading. Me personally, of course, I'm speaking of a potential. I will correct this. 299 to 293 with an invalidation zone 2. Okay, so the invalidation area would be right down here at 283. This would be the closing a 30-minute or an hourly beneath this. That would introduce price action back down to 255. So I'm seeing this as the higher probability pullback zone before a continuation to the upside, and I do think that this has enough thrust to push into that topside target right here, 364 to 392. And let me see something. The focus is at 379. Let me put that right into there. Just like this. This is the focus that I'm looking at. It's almost at the 50% of returns based on historical supports and resistances. Not bad, not bad. Okay. Sasquatch, FNGR will bounce from the 50 EMA on the 15-minute 497. That would be awesome. 497 sitting right up here. And it already kind of did, right? It went to 499. And you were talking about the 15-minute time frame SMA 50. EMA 55 is, ish, right? So 498 at the EMA 55. That is it is pretty likely. I like it. Yuca frita. What cup size? A full C. ARDX is bouncing off the 424. Damn, did we call it right or no? I forgot what we said. Let's go back to it. Oh, geez. Okay, not that one. Here we go. Let's see. Oh, nice. It got very close to this bottom side. So yeah, this is the area here, right? We have to kind of hold back our emotions, right? Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Confirmation would be the minimum 4-hour candle. 2 hours and 38 minutes left to close this candle here, right? So upon that closure, then we observe, because start to notice here that the 4-hour time frame is suggesting a downside. And seeing that the 4-hour downside on the RSI is kind of lengthy, the space between the current price action would essentially lead back down to 422 to maybe to the top side of the 420. So conditional trading. What the heck is that sound? Sounded like a truck was reversing. All right, team. So okay, 507. Nice bounce from the. Let's see, 501. Okay, good. Yeah, FNGR is looking okay, team. I think that was just the short-term pullback, and we have to still observe though, right? Because I still feel like we could have touched back down to that 482. Current resistance at the EMA 21 on the 15-minute at 514. So that could introduce a further downside. But we shall observe, of course. ASRE, where are you at? 3651. Nice. And well on our way to close this bi-monthly buy formation bullish signal here. Look at the amount of on balance volume there is here. Holy crap, over the last 2 months this thing has just been getting acquired. No one selling. Good times here. All right, you guys. Yeah, let me go ahead and get to the little guy here, and then we will continue later. I shall put up some videos later on tonight, but I appreciate everybody for coming by. Zephram, if you're still there, love you, buddy. What was it? The 4-hour charts. Yeah, this is that hammer candle, right? So if we are able to close that, then the next validation would be closing. Let's see. I mean, if this beats the 171, the next validator would be another 4-hour candle upside of the 171, and that would be the confirmation of this reversal. Ian Tucker, thank you, my brother. Sasquatch, much love to you, my brother. Lauren Wood, I'll catch you later. Rocka, Green Mountain, Jubilee Joan, Welby, thank you for coming by. Thanks for answering all my questions. I appreciate you. Not a problem, my brother. I'm happy to help. Double X, I'll catch you later. Kitties never die. Always good to see you here. Right, Zephram, if you're still around there, buddy, love you, man. I'll catch you later. All right, team. So please get in touch with me. Send me any questions, any concerns you may have. But I'll go ahead and try to release some videos tonight, and so that we can prep for the next day's play. Origin, always good to have you here, my brother. Really appreciate you. Mike J, not a problem. You're very welcome, my brother. Okay, you guys. Thank you for coming by. Please take whatever I do show and iterate within these videos as just a form of entertainment, as I cannot suggest for you to buy, sell, or hold any assets whatsoever. Green Mountain, love you, buddy. I need you to do your own due diligence and everything will be cool. But with that said, I wish you well, a very good rest of your day, and I'll catch you later. Mañana. See you, Robert. Peace, guys. Yuca frita. Adios. Later. Yeah.